Come on, everybody. I did the wrong fucking screen. I didn't even have that one ready. I'm so upset. Why did I have my mouse on that one? That wasn't even... I didn't have the chat on it. Ah, welcome. Come on, everybody. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hola a todo el mundo. Bienvenidos. Espero que tengan un buen día. Hello. Hi. Ugh, it's so stupid. Hi, Retouch, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Logan, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nimby, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Mix, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Leo, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Crumpets, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I just said crumpets. Ellie, come on. Rancor, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nirwanda, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Another game completed and another now open spot on Ellie's roster of games to play on stream with us. We still haven't, but I'm so confident. I'm so confident that I can finish this game today. Don't ask me why. I'm just confident. No, actually, you can ask me why, because I do have a logic that I can explain on this one. Actually, I understand my logic well enough to explain it and put it into words on this occasion, which is last time people were telling me that I was really close to the ending, and last time people were wondering if I was gonna finish the stream on that day. I don't know who told me I was like 45 minutes away from the ending or something last stream, and then I got stuck on the waterfalls segment thing. But aside from that, people were like, oh, you could finish this today. So I think today has to be the day, you know? What do you think, Snake? Can you finish 2 games in a row? I think so. I think I can. I really do. Suddenly, Deltarune Chapter 5 and 6 releasing 10th of January. I would cry forever. Like, the world would literally be against me if that was the case. If that was the case, I would have to assume that the universe is literally conspiring against me. If Ellie finishes the game today, she gets a comment. If not, she gets turned into a worm. I can take that bet, because I'm pretty sure that I'll finish it. I love how, Hot Pants, you represented the gang in emoji form. For more, that makes it 15. Thanks, Ellie. No sarcasm at all. For real, for real. Stop buying figures, bro! Okay, now it's an excess. Now you're just doing it because you can. Now you're just trying to get yourself to hate yourself. Like, that's too many. That's too many. Is this better? Is this better? Is this working at all? That's too many, bro. Boo! Shame! Shame! Scoof lamia, that was fast. That was a short stream. I'm sorry. I don't know why I had my mouse prepared on the wrong screen. I hadn't even prepared that one, because like, why the hell would I prepare that one? The balance has been restored. The balance of Scuff. Had we done? I feel like we had gone quite a bit without Scuff, like a week or so. That was a fun voice. I don't know, sometimes when I get exasperated, voices come out and I don't even remember what I did. No, that's the real Christmas spirit. What, hating myself? Is that the real Christmas spirit? Are you stoked to beat this game today? I am. I'm stoked to beat games, especially right after I leave for the holidays. The more games that I can finish, which is ridiculous to say because Silksong is absolutely not going to be ended. Hades 2 is not going to be ended anytime soon. We still have Blueprints. But the more games that I can finish, the less horrible it feels to have to take a break for the holidays. And I really do need a break. And I have plans with my family and blah, 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 blah. But the less games on the docket, the least pressure to rush coming back. And And I know that's not great news for the audience that wants me to be back fast, but I need a break, and I need to use some time off stream to do some things off stream as well. I can see a 40-minute chit chat right now preventing you from finishing the game. It's not gonna be 40 minutes, it's gonna be 10, 15 at most. I swear she skips me on purpose. No, I didn't. Did I? Hot Buns, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Wait, did I? I didn't mean it. 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 You were doing so well and then you blew it. I don't know. I have to ask you if it's working or not. I don't want to be rude with no meaning. By the way, Ellie, thank you for the heads up on the Discord earlier this week on Wednesday. I'm sorry I was cutting it so close to the deadline in the first place. It's fine, it's okay. I was super busy with on and off work stuff on last week and was fighting a bizarre bout of creative blocks, so thank you for making sure I didn't miss my chance. Yeah, I announced it as many times as I could. You have a life, which is outside the Discords and the communities online, and no one is gonna blame me for that. No one is gonna... If someone calls you out on having a life, you dodged the bullet. You know what I mean? You have a life. Dogged as in currently played or in backlog, because your backlog is reaching beyond horizon. As in currently playing. Because backlog is... We're not gonna talk about the backlog right now. Right now, we're not gonna talk about the backlog. Yeah? Let's not talk about the backlog. We don't need that. Not right now. The holiday season should be spent with IRL family and friends and generally relaxing. If anything, we're proud of you for prioritizing that. Thank you! I hope that you are spending it with IRL family and friends and that you're generally relaxing as well. Eclipse, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi! Okay, and with that, everyone has been said hello to. So I'm going to jump into the game right now. Put together a song guide with some pictures and red arrows for things I did in the last 20 minutes. So it's not the greatest. Are you gonna throw a guide my way already? Already? We barely started! Like I said, they're getting something drawn by the Elyssia because it's rare and valuable opportunity. I'd be devastated. Just don't expect much, because it's... I'm having a timer of half an hour. The way I'm gonna handle it is, I have a timer of half an hour, I jump to the next thing. I've already started some. So I have a timer of half an hour, jump to the next thing. If at the end I still have time before the date, I may... like, try and polish a little bit more of whatever feels like it needs it the most. But as it stands, I'm doing half an hour, jumping to the next thing, half an hour, jumping to the next thing. And if I have time, maybe I'll polish some stuff. I can't make that promise. Vorator, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You meant half an hour per character, no, right? No, I meant half an hour per request, per letter. If you finish this early enough, aka don't withstand before the game, we may have the time to discuss lore and watch the Snowgrave route today. That depends on how long the Snowgrave route is. But it would be interesting to do it today. Let's see if we have the YouTube sound solved, or if I broke it again somehow. Like last time, when I solved it and then 5 minutes later, I had somehow broken it. Anyways, let's get started. Last time we made sure to do everything about like the little pink flame thing. So at this point, we really should be able to just go straight up the stairs and see what is there. Half an hour is more than enough for you to create something we'll find insane amount of value in. You haven't seen me draw in a bit. I think you have forgotten how slow I am. Ooh! I think you have forgotten how slow I am. The music absolutely disappearing as I go up the stairs makes me scared. Am I going to spend an entire stream on one battle again? Because what is this ominous shit? I don't like how ominous this sounds, or rather this doesn't sound out of nowhere. I don't like the absolute silence. The fountain. I can feel its presence just past this wall. Hi, Knight. I didn't miss you. Hey, wait. The hell are we going to... The hell are we going to... climb up there now? Friends need help? Jackington! Jack boy! Mr. Jack, what are you doing here? It's dangerous. Yeah, get back to the study, dude.
Jack, fear no danger. friends help Jack climb out of the pit of bad feelings and loneliness. Jack will help friends climb anything now.
Not like we have another choice anyway.
Okie dokie on my shoulders, please.
Happy face. I love Jack. Jack is the best character of this entire chapter. I know that some people are gonna say that's the old man. Nah, Jack, my boy, Jackington.
Water becomes thin here. Let's be careful.
How? Do I have to change anything about what I'm doing? I don't think so. I'm just pressing up right now.
Don't worry, Jack. Just hang on and...
Jack! The captains!
You guys, the hell are you doing here?
We apologize for our belated realization, but you three are the heroes, are you not? The story of your kindness has become legendary! Oh my god, it's everyone! It's everyone! Oh! And so, post-haste, we come to aid you in your battle. Go forth and defeat the knight! Yep! Oh, that was so awesome! That was so awesome! Everyone, thank you so much.
Guess being nice kinda pays off.
Kinda, right?
Now let's go kick that knight's ass.
And I'm afraid again. I don't want to go against the knight. No, I can't do this. I can't do this, bro. I can't. Hamza David, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. David, Hamza David, not David. Welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Anthony, buena, ¿cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día. Hello. Catching up on 2 times speed. Oh, you missed your hello. Well, I can give you a second hello. Welcome, Nix. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. An entire stream, of course not. You're a great gamer. How easily we forget. The snow game beat is about 40 minutes. You're in the last bit before the game. And you have 1 minigame to play after you beat the game because we didn't play it at the start of the chapter. Oh, right, the minigame! I had completely forgotten it. You're filled with the power of Starwalker. Am I? Fun fact, if you did miss recruits in this chapter, Jack would have died here. Kind of like Tenna in chapter 3, except anyone actually cares about Jack instead of making you want to miss recruits. I still don't agree. I still like Tenna. It's getting dark. Let's stick together. Oh! Little conga line. Let's conga, baby. That's so cute. There's a lot of cuteness going on, but it's also really silent, and it's making me freaking nervous. Oh, we eat a thing of damage, and we cannot do anything to stop it. No, that's really cool. That's really nice. Am I supposed to move? What the fuck? What?
Damn it. It's so dark, we can't see anything. If this keeps up, we'll be...
in trouble. Oh. Chris?
Chris, what is that light?
Is it the soul? Is that what we're implying? Oh shit, and we have the wind, right? Like the night is roaring and we have a lot of wind resistance. You know what? This is quite climactic actually, with the music and everything. Oh my god, was that avoidable? Was that avoidable like at all whatsoever? I don't think it is. I don't think you can avoid this. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't even use an item. Oh, it wasn't avoidable. It was not. Susie, what are you doing?
Like I'm going to let Chris hog all the bullets.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. The theory of like Susie becomes the protagonist. Literally, at this moment, she is the main character. She's going up in the front. Wait, Ralsei, you need to step in. Thank you. Thanks.
Susie, Chris, as long as there's any pain I can take in your place, I'll be there, okay?
Yeah, but we can take only one more hit. I don't know that I can make it to the end of this hallway. Unless this is entirely scripted, which I think it has to be. We're all at 1 HP. Hassan back here, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoyed your time here.
Looks like that's the end of it.
Yeah. Let's finish this. Can I heal? Right here, right now. Can I grab an item? Can I... No. No, I can't. Not fight a roaring night like this. Genuinely uninstall. I genuinely would uninstall. No hits roaring night. I would genuinely fucking uninstall. Am I healed now? Yes, yes we are. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. How's my storage doing? I think instead of the dog dollar, I should have a battler juice in my storage. So let's grab that. Let's grab a... recovers all HP. I don't know. I'll grab a TV dinner instead, just in case. And I'll save the darker candy as well. And I'll save like this. A red flame, it glows hesitatingly. Return to save point. What save point? What save point? I wanna know. Oh, absolutely not. Where it glows with finality. Oh! Did you do everything you wanted to do in the game so far? I am pretty sure I have. Yes. Did you say hi? Yes. Hi. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I love this cutscene track. It was quite emotional. Bitter Tears, the best healing item in the game. It's revive min, but full HP instead of low HP. So I want to save it for some other, like, roaring night situation. Prepare your butt cheeks. I don't have butt cheeks. I'm a lamia. But I am preparing mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Well, there's something about a minigame that you wanted to do. Do I have to do it now? You aren't supposed to die to a story boss. Is this a story boss? I don't know. I'm going in blind. You. Oh, Susie went straight ahead. She didn't even wait for me. Susie just said, I'm not taking any chances. Nor to run this time, dumbass. I don't know where you put Toriel, but it's over. The fountain's just past you, isn't it? That means we don't even have to beat you. All we have to do is get past you and it's over. You can't beat us in the light world, can you? That's why you keep running, isn't it? Oh, when the enemy laughs in your face, that's not a good sign. Hey, what's so funny? Chris, why are they laughing? You're laughing because you know I'm right, don't you? Scoping. You lose that fountain. It's over. That's true. Don't make another fountain. Oh shit. Are we gonna do Fountainception? Are we about to do Fountainception? I can't do an entire new This is the cover of the game. This specific giant flame of turquoise color, cyan, looks exactly like the cover of the game. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What is that thing?
It's a titan.
The hell is a...
Well, something fucking scary, that's what it is.
There's no time to explain. Everyone climb on. It won't attack itself.
We hope and pray. We hope and fucking keep hoping, I guess. Oh, good. Good. This is great. Nah, there's no way to lose here, right? There's no way. This is...
Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to...
Oh, okay. Wait. Why is that there? Was it just there to kill these things? Is it just there to confuse me? To make me lose time? Oh, that's why it was there. Okay, got it. I understand now. Ooh, that could have been bad. Let's hope I don't lose a lot of time here. That's the goal right now. The goal right now is to not lose a lot of time in this one. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so fine. Wait, why is this here? This feels like a trap. Okay, I bet you can find a way. What, to lose here? Yeah. I would also bet that I can find a way to lose somehow. Knowing me? Yeah. If there's no way to lose, I'll still... Ah! If there's no way to lose, I'll still somehow lose. I'll still figure it out, you know? Okay, we're good. Oh, shit. Okay, is that a fucking wing? Was I attacking its eye directly? Hydrate, okay. Okay, gotta read the chat for a sec. Imagine if defeating the Roaring Nine makes this battle harder. Unfortunately, I can see that. I can see that, actually. Secret dialogue if you get owned by the story boss multiple times, I think after 5 or so. I'm sure that's gonna happen regardless. Damn, proper animation. So that's what felt so weird. It's animated in an entirely different style. That's some unique stuff I wouldn't know because I haven't played that one. Roaring Knight says bitch please while it summons an overgrown hand to bitch slap you with. I hope that it doesn't bitch slap me. Susie/Ralsei, you literally explained it in chapter 2. I don't think anyone remembers. I don't remember, and I'm pretty sure Susie doesn't either. If you create a fountain inside another fountain, it will overload and create a titan? Really? I don't remember that. But... oh yeah! That's what we explained on the last moments of chapter 2 with Queen and Noelle in that bridge, right? Okay. Remember how Ralsei gave the explanation to the Roaring in chapter 2 when Burley was about to open a fountain? No, I didn't remember. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Years of Metroidvanias have trained her to instinctively pull back when she starts going the correct way. Oh, absolutely. If I'm going the correct way, I feel nervous. I need to go back and do an alternative path. You always find a way to get a game over? I do. I do always find a way. Looks like we're safe. For now.
For the time being. If we stay here, it's only a matter of time until it finds us.
Ralsei, what the hell is that thing?
When the fountain's power becomes too strong, when the flow of darkness roars wild, it makes that a titan. It's the fear of dark. It's the bump in the night. It's the shadow of the backside of your mind. It has no consciousness. It only exists to destroy.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to beat it?
I don't think we can. It's hatching so fast.
It's hatching like an egg.
Unless... Chris, you can seal fountains, can't you?
Something that is tripping me up is that in this last 3 minutes, we've seen Ralsei have color in his eyes, which is something that we hadn't seen before. Ralsei suddenly has gray eyes, which he didn't before, unless I'm forgetting, but I don't think we ever saw him having gray eyes, which is interesting to me.
Maybe if the Titan is anything like a fountain, you could... It found us!
Ralsei's floating! Wait, has Ralsei always floated when he runs?
Let's find a place to climb back on, fast!
Fast! Fast, fast, fast. Let's go. Let's go.
If we jump here, we can make it back on.
Jump down? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I need to check this. Nope. Nope. Okay, I have to jump, right? I have to jump. True? True? Yeah? To think that Burley was gonna make that the fool, the idiot. We hate Burley for a reason. I'm forgetting Tenna was in 3D and she thinks the hand animation looked out of place. Yeah, but with Tenna, I couldn't tell if it was traced or if it was a real 3D. It is the terror that flaps in the night. It is! It's the nightmare! It's a box of food in the back of the fridge that you keep until it spoils even though you know you won't eat it. It's that Steam game you bought 13 years ago but never installed. These are getting very specific and very niche. Ellie, be kind to the Titan. He's only a newborn. No, I'm gonna kill him if I can. He didn't. That's new for Ralsei. I love that he floats. I love that he floats. Is she Sonic? I don't know who. Is the Ellie that raises Usage in the night? That one is really odd. You do have to progress the literally only way it's possible to go. Okay, just in case. Maybe I was missing something. Maybe I was missing something, bro. I don't know.
What? It's already spawning.
Spawning what? Spawning what? Excuse me? TP gain reduced outside of question mark. Can't do anything. I need TP for everything. Okay. Alright. No, that's fine. Wait, Chris. Revive Chris. Oh, I don't like what this implies. I don't like what that implies for the battle. Revive Chris. Are they only going to attack Chris the entire time? A shard of fear appears in places of deep dark. Attack 30, defense 200. Expose it to light and gather courage to gain TP, then banish it. So we need to... Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. It's better in a voice like a crushed glass. Heal the party, power up, light. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Oh, but these are faster now. And I'm guessing the red does not get damaged by the light at all. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. And everything is gonna attack Chris specifically because Chris is the soul and the soul is the thing that produces light. When did you start being yourself? Are you asking Chris or are you asking me? When did I start being myself? Or when did Chris start being themselves? heal is going to be like super effective healing. We're gonna do even more of that. No, we're gonna try heal party. Oh, look at them healing together. That's so nice. Oh, effectiveness has lowered. Okay, so you have to be careful how many times you use it. Because if you use it too many times, you'll end up like not being able to heal for shit when you actually need it. Good to know. Good to know. I'm learning. I am learning. Let's keep brightening. Can we recruit these things, or is it impossible because they don't have thoughts? They are not conscious. They're just part of like the Titan attack. 92. I can banish. Okay. 64 is how much we need to banish. Okay. Those are babies? No, those look like babies. Get it right. The Chris Rev Axe is because you need Chris to banish. Yeah? After this battle, check your power. I will not remember what it was before. Remember that you win by banishing them, so TP wasted is prolonging the fight. Yay! Waste the healing for no reason. How would I know that it was a waste? Anyways, bye. You're the best streamer and VTuber in the world. Oh, thank you for being here, Hassan. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Have you seen the mercy bars on them? I did not read them. Can we recruit literally personification of darkness, fear, and the world-ending apocalypse? That's why I said I don't think so. This is a mode where tension beats become important. If you have any, you can speed run through this, but I like this song, so I'm not in any rush to end the battle. I don't think I have any because I think I used all of them in the Dark Knight battle. Alright, so we're doing Banish, and in here, we are doing... Revive Chris is pointless. Defend. Oh, I banished both at the same time. That's interesting. Should I heal?
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, let's get back on.
If we jam here, we can make it back on. Yes. Okay. Wait! Are the eyes all over the everything a reference to this Titan battle? Because the church has had eyes as part of its imagery for a bit now. Shit. It's fine. Maybe it's not fine! Ah! Ah! Why did that spawn right in front of me? That's so rude! So unnecessary! Don't pay attention to the rolled R's. I'm just panicking a little. Just panicking a little bit. Over the fact that I'm not doing the greatest right now at 100 out of 200. And over the fact that clearly something's approaching from below. And I'm on a timer. I don't like levels that are timed like this. Okay. I'm very prone to panic when I have such a timer right behind me. Please speed. Oh, that's cool. No! Oh, gosh. I feel like that was a trap and I avoided it. I feel like I can be proud of that one. No! What is going on? What are these explosions? Chris, get over here, yes please! Help me! Help! 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 Doesn't look like we can go much higher. Great! Ralsei, are you okay?
I'm fine, just a little rattled.
Ooh! Susie Max healed us! Without me telling her! Without me saying anything!
Susie?
Don't mention it. Let's go. Wait, why does she look tired? Why does she look exhausted? I hope that healing that much is not, like, being a problem for her. A world basked in purest light. Beneath it grew eternal night. As on the dark world? The light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the earth's expire. In fountains freed, the roaring cries, and titans shape from darkened eyes. Okay, so in fountains freed, the roaring cries. What does fountains freed mean? Because right now we're having a titan because it was a fountain inside of another fountain. Is that what fountains freed means? Titans shape from darkened eyes because titans are the thing that happens in absolute darkness and the back of your mind and the fear and the etc. Seriously, what was up with that Susie and Susie's casting? Because Susie's gonna be the main character! The beginning of chapter 1 had eyes. I cannot remember that. Eyes have been very prominent since chapter 1, most likely referenced in the Titans. I cannot remember that much. But I remember that the start of this chapter, it was like, oh, eyes. The whole story is revolving around the threat of the roaring on Titans. Was it so from the very beginning? Titans were not mentioned early on. Just so you know, you can short hop to kill the things. Well, that will probably come in handy later, somehow. I love hearing that adding time levels to future jokes. No! No, don't do that! Welcome back, Hassan Baker! And now Ralsei's gonna have to hit the gym because Susie just owned the healing technique. I feel like Ralsei wouldn't mind. I'm still on my protect Ralsei, he's not evil train. You can check if you have the dark shard equipped, but I believe you should. Is this where we need it? I don't have the black shard equipped. Is this where I need it? That's good to know. Thank you for noticing. I think if fountains are left long enough to become a titan, you think that you don't have to create a fountain instead of another fountain, just leaving them long enough will eventually become a titan? I was so sore for chapter 1 that no one is convincing me to put away. My soft spot is for chapter 2. Ralsei didn't tell us about the titans in chapter 1, but the 3 heroes were still there to punish the Angel 7. Yeah, I don't remember the prophecy well enough to make sense of that. End of the line, huh?
It seems so.
Guess we just wait for the time to show up, huh?
No. It's already been here the whole time.
Hey, dumbass! Don't know if you got the memo, but we're heroes. And there's a whole lot of stuff written in your lives we haven't gotten to see yet. So get out of our way. Or as soon as my hands stop shaking, my axe is gonna chop you in half. Got it? I like that she admitted that she's scared. Ooh! Are the Titans the angels? Are they related? Why do they have so many angel wings? Chris, Odyssey, let's go! Darkness on streak to TP gain reduced outside of question mark. Titan. No mercy. HP 100. This is the final battle, isn't it? This is the final battle. What are our options? Dual heal, unleash, or brighten. I now know that dual heal is like use it little, sporadically. Try to not waste it because it will lose effectivity. So use it on the edge of death. Okay. You should try attacking with Chris because of the black shirt. Lydia, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Okay. You're saying attack. Are you all saying attack? I don't know. I feel like I still want it to be... Okay, I'll do one attack, but then I'll focus on the whole TP and light thing. 744? Wow-wee! That's a lot! Okay. Woo! Oh, these attacks are long! That's a long attack. Darkness gives a long gaze, which slithered like a snake. And that's supposed to mean bad, because snakes are always supposed to mean bad in pop culture. Check for some dialogue. Where do you want me to check for some dialogues? The darkness is... Ellie didn't even see what that thing can do and is already hyperventilating. Look at it! It's so scary! Look at it! Estoy resfriada, así que estaré en modo burrito en la cama rugiendo. Oh, espero que te mejores. ¡Feliz burrito! ¡Feliz burrito, babe! Slither like a snake, like it tripped over its own tail. They didn't say that, like a clumsy snake. Merry Christmas, thank you! Merry Christmas to you! Check for some dialogues. Check what? Check what? Oh, this? I fought scarier things in Look Outside. Everything is scarier in Look Outside. Check is in the check action. Okay. You only beat the elderly and newborns. Titan, attack 40, defense 800. The fear of the dark, which appears in many forms. Use axe to survive. Expose darkness to light and gather courage to gain TP. Then use unleash to reveal the weak point. Oh! Oh! Interesting! Interesting attack pattern! I kind of like it. It dealt quite some damage to me, but I kind of like it. For a moment, you felt your heart being gripped. Let's check again. See if that does anything different. The fierce actions appear in different forms, which... Okay, no, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Oh! Wow! Wowie! 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 Wow! Let's brighten. We're gonna need some brightens here for sure. Aha! I'm kind of getting the hand of baiting them a little bit. Soul shown brighter. Love that, especially for this fish. This fish can be problematic if we don't shine brighter, but if we do, look at that. That's a whole lot of TP. It's a whole lot of TP, baby. The atmosphere feels tense. You can use unleash. I know, but then what do I do after that? Your soul emitted a gradient light, and now we should have a light spot, weak spot. Sorry. Oh! Woohoo! 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 Woo! Attack! Its defense is down. We have to attack, right? There's no other option. We just have to attack. Nothing more, right? Nothing more for that. Okay. Do we got the same attack as Asgore at his infancy? say it's a bit more powerful. The little yellow bits are TP, right? Yes, exactly. Good job dodging. Thank you. Attack already. You're not going to recruit Shadow Satan to live in your town, Ellie. Well, excuse me for having hopes and dreams. 1800? Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, 63 damage is also kind of crazy. Okay. Damn it, shield is back. Chris, take it down again. Don't worry. Fret not. I understand how to do this. I understand. My name is Hassan. Yes, I will call you Hassan. I swear to God, if I were Toby Fox, I'd have jump out the window. In what sense? Jump out the window for what? Why do I have a dumpster? I haven't done anything bad. I'm gonna bite it again. And I'm thinking maybe I should have healed a little bit. Oh, come on, fishy fish. Because that's a lot of TP that you give. Darkness flows, a swarm is coming. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I don't think we like that. Oh, maybe that's what it means, the swarm is coming. This is significantly more difficult than it was before. Susie's down, but that's okay. Titan's hands began to move once more. That's okay, because we can heal her. Let me check. We can heal her with this. We need way more healing. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We're gonna get a bunch of TP with it. Oh! Oh, the middle of the fingers is where it's at. The middle of the finger gives you a bunch of TP. Got it, got it. Okay. We're gonna use a spin cake because this has got to be the end of the chapter, and we can get another spin cake on the town when we go back. Not too stressed about the spin cakes. Ooh! Wait, did the light get weaker again? Did the light weaken up? Okay, I would love to brighten, but instead I'm gonna defend, or can I heal? No, because it takes too much. We're gonna heal prayer on Susie. Yes, I know. This isn't ideal. We're gonna be here for a little while. I'm aware. Shit. Okay. Listen, we're not doing the best right now. Oh, but I believe. Look at that! 88%, baby! 88%, bruh! Maybe if you attacked with Susie and Ralsei in previous round, you'd already been ahead? Maybe. I don't know. I swear to God, if I were Toby Fox, I'd jump out the window. What do you mean? You know what's crazy when the pacifist is saying, kill that thing? When the pacifist is the one screaming attack, now you know that you need to attack. Good point. That should have been a clue for me. Someone said about winning the night fight, making the fight harder. Well, no, it makes it immensely easier because you get the anti-Titan weapon. Oh! Haha! Jump out the window when I put a dialogue saying attack and the streamer goes to attack. Well, but I am a particularly scaredy streamer that doesn't want to make any mistakes. To be fair, Toby spent the last 4 chapters shaking us repeatedly. That too. Toby is unreliable. Now that you have seen how the fight works, you can remove the shield either via unleash or by dealing enough damage to whichever would you prefer. Oh, by dealing damage, you can also take the shield down. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Use items to heal Ellie, save the TB. I should. I probably should. Mike is getting wonky again. I fanned myself. I forgot. Sorry. Has 999 healing items, wastes TP to heal, and then she wonders why is the damn sticker. Okay, but consider this. Consider the following. Consider the following. If I use my items, I don't have them anymore. And I am a hoarder of items. Ah! I jumped the gun. So we... These ones are so easy to bait. Those are so easy to bait. Attack, its defense is down. Got it. We're gonna attack. Ooh, at least one critical on the weakest member, I think. Or did I critical with super? Cue me saying a second ago these ones are easy to bait at least. Because they are easy to bait. I just fucking forgot to do it properly. Okay, oh, that's not great. This would be a moment to dual heal, though. This would be a moment to dual heal. We're just hoping, against all hope, that I'm not gonna lose everyone. No! It's fine. It's fine. I was hearing you were about to defend again. Nope, nope. I did something worse. I did something worse, actually. But listen, now I know how the battle works. I'll do it better. I want you to be honest with me. When you played Minecraft, did you also have multiple large chests full of dirt blocks? Of course. What kind of idiot would delete their dirt blocks? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Let's fight for this first one. See if we can lower the mask immediately. Probably not. Maybe I should have defended because of the TP gain. Even though you get significantly less TP gain than normal by defending, but it's something, you know? Something is something. Hydrate? Oh, I should have hydrated. Shit, I should have hydrated. Come on, fish! Come on, fish! We love that. We love the fish. Yeah! 3 fingers at once! That's what we like. Oh, but I got no fingers on that one. That's bad. That's not great. Okay, Ellie and everyone, bye-bye. Take care and I believe in you. Beat this non-existent ass. Goodbye, Nix. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the hydration reminders. Phoenix Grandeur, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You're a lamia, girly pop, not a dragon. Stop the horde. I can't help it. I'm a hoarding lamia. On Rudy's words, Noel's dad, for when are you saving your items? Your birthday, use them. For the next chapters! For the next chapters! Would be funny if the Titan came in and said skill issue. It would be funny. It actually would be funny. Maybe you should have used one of your healing items. I know. Cue me putting alchemy mod in Minecraft so I can transmute all the dirt and cobble into iron. I would be scared. I would be scared of wasting dirt. You only get 2 TP for the fend? Oh. That's not great. That's not great. It makes for really good clips when that she never uploads, beating the boss after dodging their final salvo with only 1 mask left. If you put them in clips and highlights in the Discord, I will end up using them. I want you to know, if you ever clip and put it on there, I will look at them very often to see if I can use it and edit it and stuff. It's kind of stupid that the black balls don't shrink on the lights that attack because they are not the same thing. They're not like they are energy or something, you know? Next chapter comes out in 2040 and you will probably get better healing items in chapter 5. Probably. You know what? That's probably true. I probably will get better healing items and I will regret not using them now. But I get scared in the moment. I get apprehensive, not scared. Okay. One more has to do it. One more has to do it, right? Oh, and it's a fish! Probably. We're probably gonna be fine. Oh my god! Come on, Ellie! You know how to avoid things! Please! For the love of everything! Don't be ridiculous! Unleash. Fight. Fight. Let's try to hit the crits. Ooh! At least one crit. At least one crit. Okay. Attack. 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 We're gonna need some healing. Some strong healing item usage. Okay. Shield is back. Let's spend the tiniest bit of time in... Let's do the spin cake. It's kind of a waste, but it's at least one... Like, it at least only uses... Woo! Nice. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It at least only uses what? Ellie, what are you trying to say? What are you saying? Okay, there's that. There's that. That's got a bit of HP. No, TP. We like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. That was nice. Titan at 70-something%. Chapter 4 is the place to farm healing items. If you have time to spare, you can embezzle full inventory of bitter tears. Can't afford to use that healing item, I can buy infinite amount of but that store. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to spare to just embezzle bitter tears in the entire inventory. Right in the day, Ellie was that person who spent the whole Sans fight saying, but what if there's a second phase? Yes. Yes, I was. Indeed. Do you know how to avoid things? Sometimes. Sometimes. Anthony, let's not be aggressive towards our mods. Our mods are helping me. The only hidden items that couldn't possibly be outclassed is the bitter tear. But chapter 5 might have one. I hope so. I hope so. So good thing that you start a chapter later, because in the original chapter 4 release you don't get one. What, one bitter tear? I have no idea what you're trying to say the whole stream. If not the whole series, no worries, Ellie. I have no idea what I'm trying to say at any given point in time on any game. So there's that. Oh, come on! I could have gotten that one. I could have gotten that finger. Okay, let's turn that 70-something% into like a 40%. Yeah! Let's go, bitch! 2 criticals! I'm gonna need to use some healing items! I'm gonna need to use some healing items, that's for sure. Thanos' defense drop massively. Attacks are super effective. Ooh, but I need to attack. I need to attack right now. I'm gonna have to trust. Ooh, and that's a crit for Susie. Let's fucking go.
Did we do it?
No. No, phase 2.
Hey, wait, what is it doing?
Ah, cool. Well, I guess if I can heal as well.
It's regenerating.
Should I check again? I'm gonna check again. See if it does anything. And we have 18%. We're gonna heal Ralsei. And Chris. You know what? Why not? Let's heal Chris as well. It seems capable of regenerating if not fatally wounded. Then how the fuck do I stop it? Ah! Wait! Did we not get to heal? What the fuck? I healed! What's the point of using fucking healing items?
Hey, Ralsei, how do we stop it?
I don't know.
Bro, this is rigged as fuck. This is so rigged. I'm trying to heal and I can't. And we're doing like 5 HP of damage.
It seems we were only damaging its outer shell. As long as the inside is intact, this battle will just keep.
This is awesome.
I suppose we just have to keep on fighting.
I suppose not. I suppose not. My healing items didn't work, which... Old man?
What are you giving up for?
Don't remember his name his voice anymore.
You're not out of ideas yet, are ya?
Oh, old man, I thought you were.
I was looking for a change of scenery, but this is a bit ridiculous.
Come on, let's get this fellow. Yeah! Yeah, old man! Please be as ruthless with this guy as you were with me, please. Please! Because, honestly, you made my life a little nightmare for like 3 hours. I could take some of that energy now. There might be an item that's the equivalent of a bitter tear on the whole play, but with the whole party in Chapter 5. Could be. I would appreciate it. Attacking with a Chris and using healing items or else he could be a better option. Probably. But I'm not a strategist. It wasn't just me not understanding your train of thought jumped over 2 tracks there. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I never know what I was trying to say. Spin cake, spin cake. If you have any TP gems, no, I don't have any TP gems. The Forgotten Ranger, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. But yeah, I don't have any more of those. I used them all on the Roaring Night fight. Rossi just got bored of pretending to be downed. DJ Segway to Triumph, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We have started. Yes, we have started indeed. Enemies can't heal. That's cheating. That's how I feel every time. Every time. Wounded more fatally next time. I hope that Gerson does that. Gerson? Old man. I hope the old man does that. Maybe it'll be so embarrassed to have fallen for the old trick that it flees back to its home. Oh, have you tried telling it that its shoe is untied? I should try that. I should try that. Dalkt B2 Gurd 1197. Welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. How are you liking the game so far? I'm loving it. Some chapters way more than others, for sure, but I'm loving it. No, Gerson, you can't No diff a Titan. Ralsei, I'm gonna go diff a Titan. Diff? What is diff in this context? What is diff? One old man is more than 3 heroes? Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Did you find the secret boss of this chapter? Is the secret boss the old man? The old man was holding back with you. Yeah, and I hope he's not gonna hold back now. I hope he ain't going to do that now. How are you, by the way? Just wondering. Welcome, hi. I'm doing good. When he forgets them and the shield is already breaking to bits. Good. Good. Diff is difficulty. Ah, I've never seen it that way. All right. Let's go. Your soul is shiny. A new act appeared. Dual Buster. Ooh. And I can do it? Did that not take any TP? Wait, but I did nothing. I just told him to do that. That's sus. Sure, let's keep fighting. Your soul shone on the old man and Susie. Nice! Not bad, right? Still, we only harmed the outside. Then you know what to do, right? Sure. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing that shit. Ooh, nice. Should I be hitting it the way that I normally do with Root Buster? Chris, I got an idea. But, you're gonna have to put your life in my hands. Kinda, literally. Damn, what am I asking for? We both know I got this, right? Let's go! Your soul is shiny, a new act appeared. Susie's idea. Am I about to control Susie? Nah, screw it. Get dunked on! Oh! Oh, Susie! Susie! Oh my god, Susie! Sheesh! Susie! What if that's not enough to deal, like, the fatal damage? Susie? Fuck. Did I get expelled from Chris's body? Did Susie see it? Is the question. Did Susie see me coming out of Chris's body? We did it. Hey, Chris, what's the deal with that red heart? She saw! Ah! What does this mean now? For the future? Will Chris bullshit? Will I confess? Will Susie think it's weird? Will Susie hate us? Psychic Flora, welcome in, Laura. How are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome. You are Dan C, right? Oh my god. Hey, Chris, what's the deal with that red heart thing? Is that your... Soul! Wait a sec, the old man! Come on, we still gotta talk to him! Don't deflect like that, Susie. That makes it worse. The fact that you just said, well, not dealing with that right now. I'm going to compartmentalize it and try to pretend it didn't happen. That makes me nervous. Chris, you're right. I can't believe it actually worked. We actually defeated a Titan. If we can do that, then. Chris? Where's Susie? Susie, wait! Oh, he looked panicked. Wait. Nothing on this side of the screen. Okay. Did we send Susie in a dangerous situation? Oh, right. Ralsei was terrified of Susie seeing the end of the prophecy. Ralsei was terrified. Okay. Gerson has all the TP you need. He keeps it in his shell. That's canon to me now. That is absolutely canon to me. Internet really fell in love with Susie's idea for some reason. Lots of memes of absolutely horrible, something absolutely horrible about to happen with that caption. I mean, you have to admit that dunking Chris and like throwing yourself at the Titan without even knowing what that's gonna do is kind of bad. Like a bad idea. Susie, we're inside a Titan! Chris, trust the process. Eh? I don't think it means anything to her. I think she is avoiding the issue. I think she did realize that it's something kind of weird that we need to talk about, but she cannot process it right now, and she's avoidant. That's what I think. Would be funny if it just blacked out to a game over screen. What? Because my heart came out of my chest? Or because we failed and died? Have you seen a game called Kingdoms of the Dump? No, never. There's one thing you can do in Castle Town after seeing the credits and reloading the chapter, and you definitely have the time for it. Is it a minigame? She can always beat the info out of Chris later. The old man likes to disappear, though. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Got the signature thinking I would never use it. I mean, I recognize you for your profile picture. Susie has no context for this. As far as I'm aware, it's like your friend showing you that they can touch their nose with their tongue or another party trick until she learns what the heart is. I think it's still, like, concerning that your heart is jumping out of your chest, you know? Susie dies the end. No! Susie is the heart is like the Legacy of Cain where Ross Ciel wields a sword made from his own soul. I haven't seen that. I don't know what you're talking about. This was actually logical from her. She did make an assumption that the Titan works like a fountain, but the logic is there. We don't understand the Titan. I don't understand the Titan at all. We were fucking climbing that thing. We were climbing the Titan. Like, what? Okay. The last prophecy, the story's end. No. Susie, stop! Rouse is certified that Susie will react poorly to the thing. And then when all hope is lost for the tale, the final tragedy unveils. To save the world, there is only one way. Susie, don't look! Susie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Shut up. I didn't get to read that. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, fuck. What the hell are you apologizing for? You're worried about that? Seriously? This stupid prophecy? Is it prophecy that Susie's gonna have to sacrifice herself? Like something like that would happen. I wouldn't let it happen. Chris wouldn't let it happen. And obviously you wouldn't let it happen. So why wouldn't you laugh? So either the prophecy says that she will sacrifice herself, Susie, or worse. Not worse, but her reaction is letting me think that Ralsei is gonna sacrifice himself. Susie reacted in a way that makes me feel like I don't think she would struggle to accept that she has to die as much as she would struggle to accept that any of her friends have to die. Whatever the last bit of prophecy is, it implies that she will lose someone, most likely Ralsei. Why wouldn't you laugh? It's just stupid. So stop crying, Kay. Everything's gonna be alright. Hey, Chris. Let's go seal the fountain, okay? She doesn't believe that. She doesn't believe that. Ralsei's very sad and despondent. Susie. She's a really, really nice person, Chris. How can she be so kind? How? I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry I didn't say the whole prophecy at first. I just thought if I said something different, if we did something different, if we were just kind enough,
Perhaps by the time we got here, it would change. But no matter what we do, our fate is already decided.
Ah! The blood on his face. The blood on his face. The blood... I think he's gonna have to sacrifice himself. Or Susie's gonna have to sacrifice herself. But I'm gearing more towards the side that I think Ross is gonna have to sacrifice himself. Because the blood on his face makes it look like his head is bleeding. And I think that's significant.
Sorry, don't look at me. I don't mean to always make everything about me. I'm sorry. Everything's okay, Chris. Look, I'm smiling.
No, you're not. It's okay not to smile. It's okay. This is clearly harsh. And...
Oh. Chris, you... I'm scared. It's getting harder and harder to just stand there smiling all the time. To be the one pretending I'm not afraid too. But being with you too. The more I'm with you too, I realize friendship isn't just about being happy all the time. It's something far, far greater than I could have imagined. I want to believe again. I want to believe it can change.
The fact that we're seeing he has silver eyes out of nowhere. Never did we see color in his eyes. Now suddenly his eyes are silver in the entire last bit of this chapter. That has to mean something.
That there isn't just one ending.
Of course there isn't just one ending, Rousey. This is a Toby Fox game. Toby said that there's only one ending, but you don't have to believe that shit.
Susie's hope. Her naive hope.
Sorry, it's hard to keep reading this because I want to comment on the meta of it so hard, but we're gonna talk about it when we end.
Her naive hope. It's infectious, isn't it, Chris? So, until we see fate with our own eyes, let's believe too.
Way ahead of you, buddy. I already believe there's several endings. I suffered for a month for that.
Chris, you can go to the fountain now. Susie's waiting.
Okay. Got it.
Chris? You were cool when you played the piano earlier.
Thanks. That wasn't the Chris you know. I mean, maybe it was the Chris you know. It wasn't me. Only then will the world be saved. I want the missing piece. I want the missing piece. I want the missing piece so bad. I want the missing piece. Okay, let's finish this. Hey, Chris. Can I tell you a stupid dream I have? No matter what, I want to keep being friends with you and Rousey. When the sun comes up again, I want tomorrow to be the same as yesterday. And the next day to be just the same as that. That in the end, we can always go back to the way things were before. You don't have to say anything back, Chris. I know. You're thinking the same thing. Aren't you dumbass? I don't think Chris is thinking anything. Susie's smile, which seemed to defeat everything, shined on in front of you, and for a moment, it was as if all the darkness had been blown away. As if in imitation, your soul began to glow. Okay, now we have the guitar. There's the guitar that we've been waiting for. I I really want to read the chat, but at this point I feel like I need to finish the chapter before I go way back into the chat and like read about the interpretations of the scene and the theories and everything. So maybe I'll start reading the chat now and ignore everything that came before it and go back to it when I'm talking about that scene. Toriel.
Hey, Knight. Chris. Was Toriel even...
Was she never here?
Let's just go.
I mean, I'm glad if my mom was never here that she wasn't in danger, but it's a door a large person could fit inside. Turn the doorknob. You turned the doorknob. You didn't do anything else. It's not letting me go in. Like, it gives me the option of turning the doorknob and it stops there. Like, it's like Chris won't let me open the door. Even if there has to be... Like, even if there has to be an option for me, the player, they refuse to make it a meaningful one. Like, Chris will give me the option because he doesn't have full control, but he has enough control to give me an option that stops me from going in. Is Toriel in there? Is Mom in there? Wait, is Mom in there?
It smells nice after the rain.
The gravestone is kind of hard to read in the dark. Gerson, renowned historian, author, and teacher. Susie not gonna say anything? I thought maybe Susie would say something. My bad. Very fun fact, it's raining somewhere else. Motif from Undertale is raining here. But there's no music, so there's no motif. Is it? Is there? Don't you find out if I play Undertale? I did play Undertale, just never on the stream. Way before the stream. Can I do anything here?
How closer to 1 million this thing, huh? Tomorrow we have to do something. We have to.
I mean, we have a code. We have a partial code. Okay, now there's music. The song that's playing right now is named The Place Where It Rained. There wasn't a song before. I feel like. Door is locked, no one is inside. Yeah, because it's the middle of the fucking night. Music is just really quiet. Now I hear the music. Susie did say something by being able to read that gravestone. Every other grave, just read it's too dark in here. No, but I mean, if she wouldn't comment on something about like, oh, here's the old man, or something along those lines, you know? Kirsten is the only person Susie remembers from the graveyard. Yeah, but I thought she was gonna say something actively, you know?
It's late. Why don't we just go home?
Because I need to check everything! Susie, you don't understand. Susie, if I miss something, what if I miss one dialogue in the sudden town NPCs, and then it's closed? The hospital's never closed. Well, I guess it's closed for guests at some point in the night. Susie, what if I miss one dialogue and then suddenly I get locked out of the better ending? You don't understand. You don't understand, Susie. You don't get it. What if I get locked out of the best ending because I missed dialogue? I can't take that risk. Oh, it's a cardboard stand to replace the pizza place while it's closed. Somehow it's more sanitary. Oh, I just remembered the guy who's, you know, the guy who's getting catfished. It's closed. It's quiet inside. Peek in. Yes. Zigzag rug. Flat screen TV. Regular looking kitchen. It's a bit messy, but nothing special. Okay. Is that where the cats live? I don't think so. Knock, knock, knock. No response. Knock, knock, knock. No response.
Let's go to your house.
Yes, Susie. I will. Can you give me a second? Susie? You must understand, Susie. You must understand. My concerns are the concerns of a higher being. That sounds awful. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. This is most likely Susie's house, by the way. Oh, could be. It really could be. Oh, these are the cat and the gator. Right. Let me go behind here. The back door is blocked. You can only see through the basement window. A cork board is covered with tons of papers and documents to litter the floor. Have we seen that before? Probably, right? It's closed. It's my dad's. I could knock the door if I wanted to, and he would probably open. Right? Okay, I'll read the chat while I wait here for Onion-san. I was wondering if that's what's playing is too faint for me to make out properly. I wasn't being able to make it out at all. Susie did say something. Sorry, Anda, and it's after curfew. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully tomorrow. We just sat down. Where's Onion-san? Where's Onion-san? There was a song. It just has a long-ass start. Oh, that would explain it. That makes sense. Tomorrow will be in 5 years when Toby finishes the game. True. The music that's being referenced is called It's Raining Somewhere Else. But it's raining here, right? Didn't Onion say a song plays in the pond at night? Did he? I cannot remember. You hear that? No? No, I don't. Sorry. My hearing's terrible. Sounds like someone's playing a song out there. You know, on the other side of the lake. So that's what Onion-san was talking about, and you guys are reminding me because I couldn't remember. In Deltarune, there was a song, It's Raining Somewhere Else. Now we get the place where it rained. Ah! What if I miss the dialogue, says Ellie, who's not gonna remember it in 10 minutes? No, but it's about what if it locks me out of the best ending? If you don't want to miss one dialogue, then don't move or press anything at the lake. I'm on it. I'm on it. You want secret dialogue? Go to Onion-san. Obviously. Of course. Always. The Chapter 5 Yaoi is inevitable. Where's my Chapter 5 Yuri? Where's my Noel Susie? What? I got something on my face or something? No, I'm just waiting for all the secret dialogue, Susie. The reading of the line would be, let's go to your house. I mean, if that is her house. We don't know that. Chapter 5 will have Yuri and Yaoi. Yeah! Let's go! Say what's on your mind. I want to know what's on his mind. I want to know. I'm gonna try. I once saw a comic where Susie's dad is Duke Nukem. I don't know who Duke Nukem is. Imagine if to get the best ending, you need to let Susie and Noel talk until they run out of dialogues in Des's room, the event you skipped. You told me that it's not gonna happen! You told me that none of that's gonna happen! If he's sleeping at work in the middle of the night, I mean, he has no house because we're divorced and he's not allowed in my house. I'm pretty sure he sleeps in his work. Asgore has one inflatable mattress. Yeah, I don't think he has another house. I think he sleeps there. I'm so excited for Flo and Asriel to have an interaction in Chapter 5. That's not gonna happen. I feel for Asgore so hard, man. I know exactly what he's going through. I want to know what happened. Like, what precisely led to the divorce? She only has one headphone in again, right? Yeah. Always. Every time. Was that the sound of the snake? Wait, let me swap headphones. See if that changes anything. That didn't change anything. Was the sound of the snake drinking, or was that from the game? I did drink some water, so. Send that animation, talk to Ellie. I'll see it when I finish this. Say what's on your mind. Huh? Why are you talking with your mouth closed? Am I saying what's on my mind? Is it me? Am I talking to Susie? No! 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 Get back in there! Get back in there! Sit down again! And give me more dialogues! I don't know if I messed it up. Maybe I messed it up. We don't know yet if that's going to affect Susie and Noel's relationship. The game is unfinished, Ellie. I know, and that makes me so nervous. Leo, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I think Toriel killed someone and blamed Asgore. Toriel would never. Toriel would never. What are you talking about? Did she do that, or does the game do it automatically? The what specifically? I think Des went missing, and thus Asgore got fired by Carol because he couldn't find Des. Not. Toby did us dirty, calling her Des. That really shouldn't have happened. That really should not have happened. James, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I don't think I've seen you here before, so enjoy your time here. Oh my god, did I screw it up? Did I screw it up? You getting up and leaving just now? No, that was me. I pressed stupidly. Good thing chapter 3 didn't have an entire area that could be done to get a special item that Ellie didn't skip. Are you talking about this the probable genocide route? Asgard ran over Des with his truck? Nah, that's a crack theory. Nah, that's a meme. That's a meme. Did this nuts joke came for barely? I doubt it. Have you gotten all 4 eggs? Yes. Yes. So far, every chapter, people have gotten me to the egg, which I am so thankful for. I appreciate it so much. Knocking my way someone up. There's some kind of scratching and hissing from the inside, which there shouldn't be, because everyone's asleep, right? There's a can flap. It's locked, somehow. It's an ornate gate. It appears to be locked. Okay, sure. I do see where the meme comes from, but personally, I'm not really a fan of it. It's being boring and overused. Any meme and joke that gets overused ends up being boring. I hope that Deltarune are going to a bad guy in chapter 5. Bro's doing more for his family than I'll ever get to do for mine. I think he will be because the prophecy, like, looked like he's gonna be a villain. Based on what the prophecy that we saw in this chapter, I'm pretty sure he will be. Imagine if the eggs are just meme, I would riot. I would riot. Imagine if chapter 5 released alone, the theories would have been so crazy and nuts. Any chapter releasing alone would have really weird theories, because like you can't really make this work without the whole story. I believe Susie and Noel in your save are not going very well. You, Chris, took Susie to have dinner while Noel was waiting in the house. You made Susie eat the flower instead of giving it to her. If there's a different ending because of that for my ship, I will be so pissed. And I'm not, this is not a joke. This is not a bit. I will feel so pissed. Our whole goal is just defying the prophecy. Yeah, but not defying every single part of the prophecy. Defying the ending of the prophecy. Chapters 1 and 2 released alone. Yeah, no one made sense of them. Children don't do well without both the mother and the father being present. That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. Everyone has their issues, and like, yeah, sure, having an absent parent is bad, but so is having a parent who's neglectful or who's abusive or who's toxic. Like, everyone has their situations, and if he did something that was really bad and he was a bad influence in their lives, we don't know. We don't know what happened with Asgore. I was at first upset at Toby for making us wait for chapter 4 instead of releasing 3 when it was done, but when I saw chapter 3 I understood why he needed chapter 4. I wish the whole thing had released on its, like, entirely. You know? Do you mind if I sleep in? Yes, please, go ahead.
Chris?
I have not danced the jitterbug like this in ages.
Well, you aren't bugging me, so jitter away.
Why didn't the skeleton have anybody to dance with? Because he had nobody to dance with.
Good one. Not only did you totally botch that joke, but I'm dancing with you, so it doesn't make any sense. Are we interrupting something?
Oh, Chris, Snoozy! 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 No, you're not interrupting anything.
We were looking for you at church, and... Sorry, I canceled choir practice. Sorry.
Voices! This is Toriel, not Susie!
Sorry, I canceled choir practice today due to the rain. The weather was so bad and... Chris, Susie, have you met Mr. Sands?
Yes, he was a pain in our butt earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Susie, did you want to stay over again? You could just sleep in Asriel's bed, huh?
I think I gotta be going, actually.
Oh, alright. See you later, honey. I mean Susie.
Later.
No, Susie, what was it? Was it the snoozy? Was it the honey? Was it the thinking about sleeping in Ezreal bed? Was it that you were uncomfortable with the sexual tension that's probably in this room right now?
Chris, is Susie okay?
Hey, she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll figure it all out. Meanwhile, let's get back to business. Chris, what about you? You wanna party?
Chris, party, board games!
And hey, we don't gotta do just disco dancing, kid. We can play some brand new music too. How about we pump up the tunes?
Pump the tunes, pump the tunes, pump the tunes!
And then she falls unconscious.
Chris, where are you going? You're going to bed already? There are pancakes in the fridge if you want them, dear. Good night, honey!
So, for people who did ship them in Undertale, glad to see that ship is still alive. I guess. They couldn't leave Alphys and Undyne alone as a ship, but Toriel and Sans are alive and well. The trash can, well, water flowers are blooming inside. They're blooming? Is that symbolism? The cupboard seems to be missing things. There's some cinnamony butter caked on the stove top. The sink, someone has cleared the white fur out of it. Toriel cleaned because Sans was gonna be over. The fridge, a bottle of ketchup, Sans defiantly inside.
Sorry I wasn't here, honey. It started pouring so suddenly, so I just had to duck into the convenience store and, well, Mr. Sans was just so much fun that who gives a damn about choir practice? Chris, let's sing right now. Sans, can you beatbox?
Been doing it the whole time.
No, you haven't. I'm not gonna beatbox.
Chris, feel free to harmonize with Sans and the Romatum-tum-tums. What? You want to go to bed? Oh, poof.
Yeah, have fun flirting and stuff. Have fun. You should probably just go to bed, sure. Yeah. Okay. Is it a ship if it's canon? Of course. There's canon compliant ships and there's canon defiant ships. Chris sleeps without me every night, which sounds terrible, but I mean like the soul. I mean the soul. Every single night, Chris takes the soul out to sleep. Oh, Chris is gonna murder someone. That wasn't... That's not them! That's not Sans nor my mom! That's a different sound! Where are you going? Chris, where the fuck are you going? Oh, it's Susie! We aren't going to let that happen. Right? Oh, I think Chris is okay with letting that happen. I think Chris is okay with letting that happen. I do think that. Is that Carol? No, that's a Dark Knight. Or is it Carol? Huh? Chris, don't forget Chris. Don't forget what? You promised. Was Chris trying to like off themselves? Whew. Can this man just release the next chapters? I am so upset that this is not the full game. I am so upset that I waited all these years and I got so excited about it being finished just for it to still be ongoing. As we're being drunk running over this came out of nowhere and everyone embraced it because of the meme, because of the running to my house right after a beer or something meme. Ellie wasn't present for chapter 2 theories because she didn't make it in time to play it before 3 and 4 release. True. Well done. Thank you. It only took me half a year. The halfway mark has been attained. Halfway? Is it 8 chapter? I thought it was 7? But it is still waiting. How much longer now? I don't know. Whenever Toby fucking decides. My Deltarune. To be continued in chapter 5. Whenever the fucking... Oh, okay. Okay. Confirmed to be in 2026. That's nice. It's nice that it's not gonna take another 5 years. Will it be early 2026, mid 2026, or fucking December? Who knows? But it's good to know. It's good to know that it's gonna be okay. It's good to know that it's gonna be next year. Hopefully it's towards like the earlier part, but who the fuck knows? No one. So okay, let's talk theories. The problem is when I don't talk about them as I see it, like I'm gonna forget half the scene. I'm not gonna be able to bring out any relevant dialogues and overanalyze them. All right, let me read the chat. Let me read the part of the chat that we are in right now, and then I'm gonna go back and go to the part where all of the other thing was. Sounds tutorial is canon. My memory is terrible. I don't remember if it's properly canon. Like, we know they are friends and we know they're flirty, but was it established that they like end up together? She barely made it in time before 5. We don't know that. Maybe it's gonna be like December. This whole time I thought it was canon, so I've been avoiding referencing it. The what? The Asgore being drunk thing? Nah, that's a meme. If the whole thing released all at once, we'd get none of it until 2032. But I would have preferred it, because I'm a binge player. A binge consumer. I want the whole thing. Asgore is a cuckold, can be a cuckold if they're divorced. It's simply like Toriel's new thing. Sus cucking Asgore. Again, you can be a cuckold if you're divorced. Time to send 10 years of combat data into crisscross? I'm giving Asgard the benefit of the doubt. I'm just hoping they do Asgard justice. Please don't make me hate Asgard, Tricky Tony. If you ever pay attention to this pointless comment. I think, here's the thing. Undertale is a different game that is not to be confused with Deltarune. Just because something was implied in Undertale or even canon in Undertale doesn't mean that Deltarune is going to follow through on the same thing. But in Undertale, the reason for Toriel and Asriel to not be together was a big-ass deal breaker and very much something that I would consider evil. Asgard was just genuinely, literally killing children. Like, it doesn't get much worse than that. There's still a lot that can be done that is about that level of evil or more. But there isn't a lot more, you know? Like, it's very much an evil act that deserves divorce. I think that... I wouldn't say... In this world, this is like a slice of life situation. I don't think Asgard would have been killed to children, right? But if he was evil in this one, or if he was willing to sacrifice for his goals, that would be in line with Undertale. And so far, a lot of things are in line with Undertale. So I think it's a possibility, a strong possibility. Everyone looking on worried that Susie starts talking to herself. We all talk to ourselves, right? Sans wasn't lying when he said I already befriended your mom last night in chapter 1. But didn't they meet this time? Didn't they meet like now in chapter 3? 4? She's drunk. Is Toriel drunk? She's so drunk. She's absolutely fucking wasted, bro. Looks like Sans is befriending your mom for another night. Yeah, they're very much a ship. They're almost canon. Practically canon. Susie wanted her pancakes. She told to wait in the morning. Susie got really awkward, I think. Probably wasn't in the mood for partying right now. Got stuff on her mind, no doubt. I think it got really awkward when she suddenly had to be around a stranger. Because she's hard on... She's slow on the uptake of new relationships. Let's get back to business is a wild statement. With all due respect, the business was just dancing when we were there. Chris did that don't talk to me woman, I don't know you. She is quite drunk, and when you're drunk, maybe sometimes you're not yourself, you know? You can interact with the boombox. Oh, I should have. The cool thing about Ellie's brain is that she can read the same line 2 or 3 times and be surprised about it every time. Yeah, because I forget so easily. Alphine is so real, trust me. Alphys is gonna say something about Undyne that keeps the fire burning. I hope. I really do. I want that ship to be real here. You can turn off the music? Nah, so rude. Susie came back for her pancakes? I don't think so. I think she doesn't like being alone or with her family. Looks like you're trapped yet again in that lonely cage. Is he taking me out? Are they taking me out every single night? Every single night. Could be both if Carol is a knight? I don't think Carol is a knight at all whatsoever. We aren't going to let that happen, right, Roaring Knight? Wait, could she be the knight? Maybe she's the knight. Oh, maybe she's the knight. Or he wanted to go and talk to Susie and reassure her. Why was Susie still there? That's the question. After the credits, reload the save file and there's a minigame in Castle Town. Oh yeah, the minigame! I forgot! I would understand if he was. His mom's new boyfriend just made the world's most thinly veiled "I'm banging your mom" joke to his face right in front of her as she's drunk on the floor. A little. Yeah, a little. Chris can survive that fall, no problem. He was probably ready to jump and follow Susie to tell her we will not let that happen, and then the phone said, Chris, no, you promised. Where does Chris stand? What is happening? November 2026 is still 2026. Yeah. Slot something short? I can't slot something short not knowing when it's going to be released. Like, if I don't know when it's going to be released. I still very, very much wanted to see the 6 in 2026 start to tick up right before the screen cut out. They are already in the translation stage. Chapters 3, 4, and 5 were supposed to release together. Go back to the damn game. You aren't done yet. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the game. Blast some pigs Ellie with confetti. No, you're gonna have to wait. We're going back to the game. We're going back to the game, folks. I must stop. I must stop. Let's rechain that to where it was and reopen the Deltarune. Because we need the mini game. But meanwhile... Okay, it says 7. But it said halfway through. But halfway through rounding up, maybe? Like it still counts? The minigame will probably take about half an hour, so maybe a small stream or do it off stream. I know she's bad, but half an hour you really don't think much of her. It depends. Sometimes people think that something's gonna be very like difficult and I do it in one try. Like you can never... Don't try to understand me. Don't try to predict me. It never goes well. Here? What? The fuck? But... Huh? Do we start a new save and go to chapter 4 somehow? What do I do? Red flame, then the light. Okay. Red flame. Pink? Fuck. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay. Ellie being shown a cutscene of the new content. Do I need to restart? I was shown something that I don't understand. Walk from the green flame to the light. Green flame. Where's the green flame? Where's the green flame? I'm confused. Oh, okay. Looks like that thing in Castletown. A way back to the light world. Did the door to the church crack open? What do we do? Go back to Castletown. Wait, we can't leave now. Toriel might be... Susie, if you stay, I should stay too. Chris, if you're gonna go fast and direct, no messing around. Come back quick, Chris. I will not. I already finished the chapter. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Minigame is... The fuck is going on in here? Tenna! Tenna, my boy. You may have gotten a bit out of hand. Mike's room. It seems to be locked with a code. Enter it. The only code that I have written down is 2202. That doesn't say anything. The note on the wall. The password is 6453. Don't forget it. Oh! Nice! Thank you! 6453. Awesome. You enter the numbers knowingly. Of course I did. It's a statue. It's a statue. It's a statue. We get the point. We get the point. They're all statues. It's a statue. It has a cat ears. Pet it. Awesome. It's a very tall statue. It has cat ears. Pet it. Surprising you can't reach. It's a very tall statue. It has cat ears, but I can't reach. There are hats. Hello. It seems the mouse is terrified of the statue. Don't worry. I'll pet it. You okay, buddy? You saved the mouse from the cat statue. It considers you its hero. The mouse transforms from admiration. Oh! It looks like you can use the mouse with the mouse. Cool. Aw. I can't put a hat on myself. I can't put the hat on myself! Fuck yeah. First, I'm gonna see all of the hats and see which one I prefer. I like this one so far. Stylish. Nah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one first because it's the one I want the most. This one second. This one third. This one. And then this one. And I'm gonna pet you. Pet pet! And then I'm gonna... You open the treasure chest. Inside was a TV dinner. What's added to your stars? Good. We're TF2 hat stacking now. Yes, we are. We certainly are. Am I supposed to save here? Wait, what happened to my hats? My hats! Come on. Pretty sure you missed the drawer. Oh, you're right, the drawer. You're so correct. I can't put those in the jar. Nothing to do with the jar. That's weird. She didn't even notice the gimmick? What gimmick? The door open with your voice? Oh! Oh my god! The heck are you doing here? Didn't you read that door? Yeah, it said Mike. And you still went inside? What? You think you're Mike or something? Yeah, I'm Mike. Wrong! Wrong! Are you getting this? You're hearing yourself yapping your room noise? Air check! I'm reading without the... No, mic check! I'm reading without the thing because... Without the voice because I don't know who it is. There's only one real Mike. And that's me! Well, hello, Mike. Oh! Fun! Let's adjust it a little bit so I don't need to actually yell. But let's also not make it too loud because if I need to be soft, then it's gonna be a problem. Okay, cool. Pat pat. Pat pat pat. It's me, Muttermouth Mike, the microphone who croons and groans. Nice of you to drop by. Not at all. No, no, no. Look with your private eyes. This is a private room, see? We're live, we are on air, we are recording. You are background noise. Get out! Or these 48 bolts ain't gonna be just for show. supposed to say stuff. Can I just fight the battle with my voice, or do I actually have to applaud? I'm gonna just yap instead. Mike is definitely a microphone. Yeah, sure is. My god, pet! That's right, it's me, Mike. Always has been, always will be. They call me the mother mouth because I never stop talking, ever. Haha, me too. I'm a yapper as well. Just use your voice. Chris just does it. Look at him. You can't tune me out, noisery. Yes, siree. I'm always on the air, in the air, all around you, even within you. Within me? Now get out. No, I refuse to get out. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with me. For you see, I'm also a yapper. And you kind of have to deal with that. Pat pat. Pat pat pat. Michael day, Michael night. I'm the best and most beloved tennis favorite. Aha. Always there for him, never not there. I'm always there, never not. I do his therapy, his psychology, his analogies, his first aid, his last aid, his lemonade, his grenades, his side ropes, his nose drops, his cup drops. I tuck him in at night. I play his bedtime programs. I sing him his theme song. But most of all, I record everything he ever says, and even some things he never says. Now get out! No, thank you. Sorry. I mean, maybe I will get out, but first I need to finish this minigame. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I need way less sensitivity because I cannot do normal volume. I think Mike needs a little break. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, Mike seems to be a little too into jazz music. Let me adjust the sensitivity a little bit more. Maybe I can do normal volume now. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Pat pat. Pat pat. Also, yes, I noticed the pink and yellow eyes. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, I see. Pat, 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 pat. I noticed the eyes. I noticed the pink and yellow. My god, pet. Hey, don't look shocked. It's me, Mike. Mike, who famously loves to talk. I'm going to talk right now. Listen. Did you hear? That was great, right? Real or verbose? Oh, okay, I see. No, don't feel bad. Awesome. Oh no, your allergies, my allergies. I don't think Mike is friend though. No, I don't think so. All right, pat pat. So I look a bit different. Well, what's the big deal? I just changed my outfit. That little costume was so cramped. That's why it was tiring me out. I still feel miserable. But it's not him. He's miserable. I said miserable. But he's. Do you think I'm stupid? I mean, I am, but not in that way. Because you see, that just. Oh no! Yay! Yay! Normal volume. Normal volume is so difficult. Normal volume is so hard. Pet Chris? Oh, I should try. Alright, that's enough already. I'm not quite feeling quite myself. I think I really need to take a break. I said I think Mike needs to take a break. The fuck are you doing now, bro? Pet. The mouse offered you a fruit bonus? Nice. Nice to meet you. It's me, Big Mouth Mike. They call me that because I don't shut up. See, this is a private room. We got private eyes. We've been investigating you. We like what we see. Keep it up. I don't think. My god, pet.
Nice to meet you. Some more. I'm still Mike.
She was made for this. Maybe.
Big Mouth Mike.
Sorry, I mean Mouth Mike. My name is Mouth Mike.
Yeah, Mouth Mike, you know.
I don't. But that's okay.
Ooh.
I don't need to know.
I just need to believe you. Mike considers manipulating the volume. My god, pet. Why would you do such a thing? Nice to meet you some more again. It's me, Modern Mike, and my mouth is big because I talk a lot. You know what? I'm not doing voices anymore. Modern Mouth Mike. My name is Modern Mouth Mike.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm Modern Mike.
Modern Mouth! No. Damn it! Being soft is difficult.
What does Mike say next?
Don't ask that idiot, you're Mike.
Oh, yeah. So why can't I say whatever I want?
Alright, that's it. Next! Oh shit, next is everyone. I'm gonna suffer. Look, I admit it, there's more than one Mike. More than one. And now that you know, there's no way we can let you out of here alive. Let's adjust it even more. Pat, pat. No! Usually we split this all up. One mic does the talking. One mic is the muscles. And one mic listens. You gotta have a mic that listens. Oh, no, come here. Zoe. Oh! No, wait. Wait. Hey. Which one is the real mic? This one. My god, pet! Everyone thinks there's only one mic. One, but there ain't. There's 2, 3. Sorry, I forget him because he doesn't talk. That's rude. That's quite rude. So what? He only... He's only valuable if he... Ooh. He's only valuable if he... Talks? That's what you're saying? That he's only valuable... Okay. My god, pet, but we can't let this get out. No, if people knew there was more than one Mike, everybody would want to be Mike. Well, we're not letting that happen. Boys, it's time for our ultimate attack. I'm gonna suffer so bad. No. Don't. No! Ah! No! There was no way to avoid that. There was no way to avoid that, but wait! No! Move. Move! Move! Move a little. Thank you. Oh! Ah! No! Ah! I read a comment that told me that because I didn't realize. Without people telling me that I needed to pet the ball of mics. I'm gonna die. That ain't work so good. Boss, can we just use our normal attacks? What? No way! I mean, wait. These are our normal attacks. Alright, take out your gun, buddy. Take out your gun? Your gun? Wait, time out! Time out! Sorry, I admit it. I admit it! It was so hard doing what Tena wanted. I couldn't do it alone. I needed more mics. And along the way, I forgot who I really was. But you helped me remember. I'm the one, the only mic, the real one. These two guys are fakes! Beat them up! Made them pay for being so stupid! Scandal! Alright, I admit it. None of us are actually Mike. We're just kind of in charge of Mike's room unofficially. Tena's always talking to Mike, right? Well, you see, sometimes he wants to come to this room and visit him. It's been that way since TV World. But he gets really moody if Mike isn't here and takes it out on us. Now, here's the thing about that. Mike has never been here, not once. And in order to stop Tena from getting this nose twisted up, we just started taking turns pretending to be him. And you know what? The weird thing is, it actually worked. As long as there's a mic, Tena actually believes it. Obviously, we couldn't let you in here, or you would snitch. But it's too late now. Our conspiracy is busted. Just before you tell Tena, let me ask you one last thing. Who's Mike? Who is he? Because none of us have ever seen him. None of us ever. Great use of a meme. Great meme to use. Every time Tena asks Mike to do something, it's either like, he just does it himself. We do it secretly. Or it just sort of happens. So who's Mike? Who is he? Is he just Tena's imaginary friend? Is he Tena's alter ego? Like some alternate personality or something? And why the hell does he get so much love and attention? If the weather guys are second in command, what does that make him? What if it is us? Us? Yeah, we've been pretending to be Mike, doing stuff. What if when we're pretending to be Mike, we're actually Mike? It's always been us? Then where's the idea of Mike even come from in the first place? Beats me. This doesn't make any sense. What about you? You came to this room. Are you Mike? Are you? Huh? Are you? I give up. As long as someone's Mike, it'll work out. Fantastic breakdown. I appreciate it being part of that. You don't really like looking at this sort of thing. You're wrong. I love looking at that sort of thing, actually. Actually, you're wrong. I love looking at that sort of thing. I love a good detective board. Where are we going? Where are we going? What is this? It's the real Mike! It's the real Mike. No one can know. This is my secret. I am the only one who has ever seen the real Mike. And we'll keep it this way, okay, chat? You are now witness to my secret. I have perceived Mike. Huh? Oh my goodness! Jungler. Jungle cuts into the hoop. Bad bat, avoid bad bats and get cats with mouse. Volume and speed makes blue cat combine for rare cats. Controls mouse and volume. Jungler. Your box controls gravity combo with simultaneous cats. Oh! Put on your shoe, hey, and sprint. It's raining cats being chosen ones to the arc. Mouse only. So this is basically repeat any of the mini games. They're now finished. Went way longer than expected, so no reacts today. Still check the Talk to Ellie for the image I uploaded. Okay, I will. Give me just 1 second. But the thing is that I still want to talk about the scene. You know, I still want to talk about it. So it did go a little bit longer than expected, but we will still have a wrap up because I still want to talk about it. Because I really do think at this point, right now, I know that, like, we joke, haha, copium, hopium, but I genuinely feel like this might be Ralsei is getting ready to sacrifice himself, and Susie cannot stand for that. I don't think it's going to involve... I think someone's sacrifice is involved in the prophecy. Of course, it's not gonna happen in the best ending, which is the one we're chasing, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna happen. No one's gonna die in the ending that we're chasing. I don't think it's Noelle. Even though Noelle is the girl in the prophecy. Because would Carol really be doing all of this to sacrifice one daughter to bring another one back? Like, it doesn't feel correct. All right. Oh God, I missed all of the messages from that scene. You're gonna have to write it all back because it's not here anymore. I thought that I would be able to go back, but I don't think I can. Damn it. Okay. Save the animation. I don't think she... I do not really think she needs to beat it. She does, however, need to experience it. It was fun. It was really fun. You did it, Snake. You cleared 2 times on it 1 week, provided Chapter 5 doesn't release on January 1st. If it releases on January 1st, I'm gonna be so mad. I hope that if it releases, it's on, like... What is a good month? March? Maybe? Maybe? You did, Snake. You cleared out time slots with theories are 70% of the Toby Fox experience. Without theories, the game would be much worse. I don't know if I think that, because Undertale was really good and I consumed it all in one go. There was no theorizing. I want the whole thing simply because I can't reasonably be expected to remember all the intricate details of a plot spread out across 10-hour segments over the span of a decade. True, exactly. You get me. You fucking get me. I think the final prophecy is Lightners must finish their project? Nah, I don't think that's it. That's not even mid-extreme evil. That's like vanilla extreme evil at most. And you're calling it extreme evil, so you understand what I'm talking about. Asgore was doing everything in his power not to kill children, but he ended up killing children! It is canon that if he wanted, he could have broken the barrier day 1. He just simply hoped that all 7 souls will never fall to the underground. I believe Asgore is gonna crash out and make a fountain. I could believe that based on the prophecy thing. We also are fairly confident that not a single child managed to make it to Asgore. Fairly confident? Cool. I'm confident that Asgore killed a child. I am personally confident that Asgore killed a child. Susie looks so disturbed. Yeah, because I think there is a sacrifice here. I think there is something of a sacrifice. My power and mobile internet is counting the stream constantly. I'm so sorry to hear that. How did you like your Delta journey? I liked it. Obviously parts more than others. I do hope the rest of these... I do hope the rest of this game is more like Chapter 2 than anything else. Because it is the one that I like the absolute most. Hope you have a happy and giful Christmas. I hope you have a good Christmas. I swear to God, if we see Sans in our house in the morning, I like the idea. Would you like to sleep with a stranger every night? No, of course not. Tyler, I didn't say you there. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. The only member of Noelle's family I don't suspect of being the knight is Noelle. I also don't suspect the father. The knight is most likely either Carl or Des. I've been gung-ho about it being Des the entire time. But it could be Carl. It really could be. I'm 100% sure Sans and Toriel will be having breakfast as soon as you start Chapter 5. And I would love that. Happy for them. What a legend. Queen. Also, I at least see the full legend opening. I already closed. Sorry. My parents divorced when I was 11 and I hated my stepdad. He happened to be black, so he thought that I was racist. I have had a situation like that where I hated someone, but they thought it was for like an entirely different reason. I had a teacher who was gay and he thought I hated him for that, when in reality I hated him because he had extreme favoritism issues with the older people in the class, even though they were absolutely much more troublemakers than me. And I was always reprimanded for things they did, and I was never judged equally as they were. Like, I would do same or higher quality things, but they would be graded higher, and it pissed me the fuck off. But he thought that I hated him because he was gay, and in reality, I hated him because he had favoritism. And I don't appreciate that. If you're my teacher, you cannot be showing favoritism to people because of factors that have nothing to do with what we're learning. Anyways, tangent aside, we're cool now though. I'm glad that you're cool now with your stepdad. That's good. That's happy. Chris is suddenly filled with the power of borrowed memories from an unknown entity. Me? The soul to Chris. Let me take over, Chris. I beat this guy once. I can do it again.
Let's do it again.
There's one last thing to discover if you haven't previewed it yet. I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just salty about someone stealing my mom, which now that I think about it was possibly sexist. Possibly, but you were a kid or a teen. So there will be a new flame here that will take you to the castle town. Did you just ignore the new opening? I didn't know that it was a new opening. I didn't know it was supposed to be like a new thing. How would I know? The code is an old method of texting. It spells Mike. That's cool. If I was Toby, then I'd just make it so clicking enter code, a message, you enter the code, pops up, and that's it. Me too. Me too. You can enter the code earlier in the chapter if you know it. Mouse works with the Switch 2 mouse controls as well. I only have a Switch 1. And I have computers, so I was doing, like, the literal mouse. What was it with the drawer? Like, what was the point of the drawer? I don't understand. You forgot to save? I forgot to save where, specifically? I wonder if anything changes if you name yourself Mike at the start. Probably not. By the time she gets back to the chat, she's not going to remember anything. And I am a little bit confused about some of them. Some of the messages. If you want to heal, you bet Chris. I'm glad that I didn't need it more than one. I mean, I needed it at the end, but I'm glad that I only needed to use it once. If you did this in the beginning, the entire gang must have moved. I don't know what this is because I'm reading the messages way late. Unfortunately, the Switch controls for the microphone is just a right trigger, which kind of defeats the purpose. You're the first to play this fight by having a normal conversation? Really? What do people do normally? What do people do? First time I read, I attack him in a different way. I understand what you mean. I understand what you read. Pretty sure every time Mike changes forms, you get the chance to change the sensitivity. I'm pretty sure after every attack, I got the chance. PS4/5 version also uses this version of the fight, but R2 instead of voice and right stick. Oh, that's sad. Like, the entire point is the freaking microphone. Today's another streamer's birthday. I hope he streams today, but I understand if he doesn't want to and would rather just spend the day with his partner. If he does stream today, I definitely want to be there. And you probably should. But yeah, it's nice to be respectful of, like, streamers wanting to spend their birthday with their families. I think I mentioned this before. My birthday is so close to like a national holiday that I've always been used to just celebrating it with the holiday or with like a weekend and whatever, and not necessarily on the day. But I understand that for some people it's important to celebrate it on the day. The problem is not you talking normal, is that you overreact and do high volume with the minimum stimuli. No, that is not the problem. That was not the problem. You are not, like, you are not aware of things like my setup, my microphone config, my, like, the microphone sensitivity. Like, it's not that. Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't think she's reading chat until she dies. Thankfully, I read someone that said you have to pet the ball to end the attack. If I hadn't, I would have died and had to do the whole thing over again. So I'm really, really glad that someone said that and I managed to read it on time. Mike was never reading in the first place. Yes, he is, and I saw him. I'm the only one who saw him. You did first try. I did. I first tried. I told you, never try to understand me. Never try to predict me. No one can predict me. I cannot predict me. I'm guessing you finally finished the game after how many sessions? So many. So many. You're now finished. Went way longer than expected. Some of yesterday, but I still checked the talk to Ellie for the image. Let me check the image real quick. Oh shit! I don't know when we're gonna do the snow grave route, to be honest. Okay, I'm seeing what the image is, but first I'm gonna go to the bottom of the chat. Gonna get to the bottom of the chat first, and then we're gonna see that. Those are brand new mini games? Oh man. Put an animation on Talk to Ellie too. Ooh, I wanna see that, I wanna see that, I wanna see that, I wanna see that, I wanna see that. Do you even remember anything at this point? I remember things, but I definitely have forgotten a lot of them. Fun fact, Django is the predecessor to Samba and is ingrained in Brazilian culture, especially in the martial art of a friend of mine practices called capoeira. Django is a musical genre because I know Samba and I know capoeira, but I've never heard of Django. Now that I think about it, why didn't you come up with any lamia raps? Puns for this part of the stream? Because first of all, I don't like puns. Why would I have puns on my stream voluntarily? Second of all, I don't need to. It's a wrap up, bro. Not everything has to be a fucking joke. No more Dark Lord Rousey. I avoid Dark Lord Rousey, although part of me knows that it has to be real, or part of me believes it to be real, and the bigger part of me just wants it to not be real, so I live in denial. I live in denial. Think about this. The second hero and the girl being different people. Could be. Either Noel or Susie. If it was Rousey wouldn't have been trying to change the prophecy since chapter 1. He only got his own ego in chapter 3 and frankly 4. I don't see it that way. Because I think Rousey, like... I don't think Rousey was trying to change the prophecy in chapter 1 as much as he was trying to ensure that Susie was going to be the right type of hero. I think after that... like, he starts liking life. He starts liking the fact that he can enjoy his friends and stuff. And most importantly, he starts seeing Susie being really attached to him. So I don't think it's necessarily like, oh, it cannot be Rousey, because I think it very well can be. Newsletter said second half of the year. That's kind of a relief. I'm expecting Q1, probably not January, but February. So apparently there is a newsletter that you should be subscribe to, because apparently it's gonna be the second half of the year. I just now noticed that Toby way to make an item out of the term delicious tears. You think it refers to us? You think it refers to we, the player? We know where each child died because of where we find their items? Do we find their items? I agree with you, more like chapter 2. We need more Burley. He's a great chat. No, not like that. Not like that. Remember, Ellie always bet on Papyrus, but Papyrus isn't even here yet. The father has the best cover-up story, but the thing is every single member of the Noel family has something that provides an alibi for why they're not the knight. I don't think, like, Rudy is faking. Here's the thing. What we see of Rudy and the fact that Toriel likes him gives me the indication that he's a good fucking person. And he wouldn't be faking being on death's fucking door and hurting his child with it if it wasn't real. Like, he wouldn't be faking something like that. He's causing a lot of pain to Noel, and he's a good fucking guy based on the fact that Toriel likes him. Carol, on the other hand, I could see her not giving a shit about hurting Noel if it brings Des back, because clearly Des was the favorite. So I really don't think it could be the father. We get the ominous call to Chris talking I'll be right there, and then we get Carol home when she's not supposed to be, but she's the mayor. She doesn't need to kidnap Undyne. She needs to kidnap Undyne as the Roaring Knight so that no one can tie it to the mayoral office. Loki hoping for Papyrus is the Roaring Knight theory. Nah, that would be so... like, that would ruin the game. If Carol wants Undyne in the shelter, she just needs to send a text, go to the shelter. Undyne is one of the people that can keep the shelter secret. Unless what she wants with Undyne and with whatever is happening in the shelter to be something kind of sacrificial. In which case, a text like that or a call like that could end up like it could be a dead end that ends up leading to the mayoral office and to her. Because the text could be found eventually, and a call, it could be like, Undyne could say out loud, like, oh, I need to go to the shelter real quick because the mayor is asking me to, and then suddenly you have several witnesses that you're not aware of. Like, the only safe way to do it is the way that happened. Favoritism can be shown. The problem is if it impacts the result. Nah, with children, if you're an educator of children, you cannot show favoritism. That is literally part of your job. Hey, Ellie, can I post the panels of the prophecy we got on the server? There's a video compiling it. Of course. Please do. CR7 Gallon, 100%, 1469. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm gonna not read that message out loud just in case of spoilers. If you get to replay the game, you can do a main fight with the Something Squad, aka Chris, Susie, and Rousey. Special action if you pet Rousey during said fight too much. I would love to see that, but I'm not gonna replay the game. Fuck the Roaring Knight. Fuck the Roaring Knight. My birthday is on New Year's Eve. The same happened to one of my aunts as well. I do stream on my birthday every year, usually after celebrating with my family, my partner, and her family. I try to stream on my birthday every year, but I normally leave it for like a weekend or something like that so that more people can... Because I normally do endurance streams, so I want people to be able to be there without like complications with studies or with jobs or stuff like that. So I always try and save it for like a weekend. I see it's so normal that something moved and you couldn't. I based my assumption on that. Yeah, but you have a lot of information missing. Someone can predict you a certain white dog. Only sometimes. It's only half the time. Quite poetic for Ellie to finish chapter 4 on December. Good point. Maybe it was fate. Maybe it has to happen that way. She doesn't have the time to watch the animations today. There's also a new animation from the guy. Actually, we'll post it, and there's something on the memes too. Okay. After the boss fight, you get the new minigames. I may do them off stream. Like, it's not that important. It's not part of the story. He directly tells you have a choice, Chris. We must find kind people or else you may not like how the story ends. And in this chapter, he says, I thought if we were kind enough, it would change. Yes, but he may have been thinking about changing it for, like, he doesn't think anything of himself. Or at least he didn't before. But he knew the kind of person the heroes are. Or they are supposed to be. His choice to try and fight against the prophecy may not have been self-preservation motivated as much as, like, the thing that has to happen will only happen with people who are kind and who don't deserve to have to go through something painful as killing one of their allies, for example. Because it would be fucking painful for a good person, any good person, to have to kill one of their allies, to be betrayed. What if it's like a sacrifice that requires him to betray the heroes so that the heroes kill him or something? That would obviously be bad for a hero who is kind of hard, regardless of if you care about your life or not. Barely could be the knight since they both fly and have armor and a long weapon. No, they couldn't. Bro. Gonna be hopping in and out. What did I miss? We did the minigame in the microphone minigame, and now we're talking about like the scene and the theories. The shelter is super duper secret thing that only a few people are allowed to know about, and Andan is one of them. None of them share that info with anyone else. The only thing Nastablook knows about the shelter is that Andan is in charge of it from the police side. But even that could be a dead end. That could be a dead end. You never know. The only way to be safe is to do it without anyone knowing who's behind it. I still do think Des is the most likely candidate for the Roaring Knight, but I don't think Carol has an alibi. I don't think Carol has, like, I think Carol is entirely possible. I'm going to assume you mean the contents of the shelter because that thing is about as hidden as a cell tower in a field. Yeah, no, we're assuming it's the inside of the shelter. Everyone knows the shelter exists, but only Andan and Carol knows what's in it. And Back, did you finish the game for real? Yeah, for real. For real. My birthday is in July, which is summer in the Northern Hemisphere, so a lot of people are out of school. Well, mine is in July, but it's the Southern Hemisphere, so it's the dead of winter. I now pick my vacations to be on anniversary and birthday streams, and I try to do them on weekends, so you don't have to worry about it if you don't work weekends. You don't have to replay the entire game, just load a fresh chapter 4 file if you want to get the mic fight with the gang. Just gotta go to the school before you go to the church. I don't have any files that are that fresh, unless I do. Ralsei doesn't think anything of himself or any Darkner. He does tell Tenna, yeah, sucks that they don't want you, that's what you're for. I don't see Ralsei trying to avoid his death ever. I do. I do have a few internet friends who live in the Southern Hemisphere, though I hope they have a good summer. If they are anywhere like me and the people in my country, they're gonna fucking suffer because it's been getting so much hotter every single summer. What if the prophecy says that in the end, Susie will wake up and it was all just a dream and she's trying to protect the gang from Toby's hack rider ending? He's trying to protect all of us in that case. Would be super funny if the knight... If the knight is their own being, like it's no one we know, I don't think it would be funny. I think it would be bad writing. I think it would just be bad writing. My personal theory for the shelter is that kids being stupid kids opened the shelter, got inside, and something happened to Des inside, and Chris blames themselves for it. I still think whatever happened to Des should in some way be the responsibility of Asgore. In some sort of way, Asgore should be involved because of the... I don't know. It doesn't have to be, but it would be the cleanest thing. Like, the cleanest thing would be to have the Asgore plot relate to the Carol plot, relate to the Des plot. Like, if everything is connected, it feels cleaner. That being said, it doesn't have to be for the story to be good, but I think it would be kind of nice. Why clean? Let's get messy. Because when I'm saying clean writing, it's like, I don't know how to explain it if you're not like very into literature analysis. It's not easy to do. If you have clean writing where everything is like properly connected, that's because you're a fantastic writer. It's like a feat. It's such a feat to be able to do that. My personal theory for the shelter is that kids being stupid. No, I read that. I swear the Roaring Knight is the Dark Samus of this series. I don't even know who Dark Samus is, but he is my nightmare, that's for sure. One of them in Australia, one in South Africa. Yeah, that would make it hard. That would really make it hard. Clear writing to me just means... Clean writing just means no smut. Not in the way that I'm using it. Contextually, I guess clean writing can mean no smut. But in the way that I'm using it as far as like the quality of the things written, not the themes. I'm talking about quality and not themes. You know what I mean? Okay, now that that's the bottom of the chat, let me... Ooh, Every Prophecy, thank you so much for that. An animation of the fight, thank you so much for that. I kind of want to see all of these on my own time and not have to wait a week to see all of those things. The thing that we could save for some other time is the Snowgrave route. We can make a short stream with that. The existence of the Roaring Knight implies the existence of a mewing samurai. Like good spelling and grammar and no plot holes. Yeah, like no plot holes. Things are like perfectly explained, perfectly connected. Like it's clean. Like there was no more copy edits or developmental edits needed. It was nothing got past the editors. It's like proper clean, you know? Not every writer gets to do a fully like flawless writing. It's hard to not need any edits well past publish. Now let me see that image. When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places that you know seem like fantasy, you put a photo of the classroom in there. Of the chapter 1 classroom. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold. With the truth and promise in our hearts. There's a light inside your soul. It's like, okay, the soul of Chris does actually light up all the time. And we have... Need soul, without soul, Chris will what? Chris will perish without the soul. Shining in the cold. Shining in the cold could be a reference to the whole, like, this is the holiday family plot. Don't forget the promise in our hearts. Don't forget I'm with you in the dark. Because dark world. When the demon's heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright, raise up your bat for the burning fire. Wait, that's a different song. That's a different song. When the demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright, raise up your bat for the burning fight. When your hope is slowly dying and the future's lost its right, straight up your bat and face the fright. Let's knock him dead into the night. That one, I already mentioned my theory to that song. Which, is it the entire it's confusing here, but I said my theory about this clearly Des song. I've said that in my theory that Des had some sort of an illness or something where she saw her future dim in front of her. She knew that she was going to die. And that's why she talks about hope slowly dying, future losing its rights, and trying to like fight the fear of what's inevitable, you know? I definitely mentioned that before. I don't remember when. I think it was chapter 3, but I definitely remember mentioning that. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc. You put something that affords protection and safety. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc, which shall shine you the way. Oh! With your heart shining the way because of the light of the soul, but I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark, which shall guide you the way. With your heart as my mark. As my mark, as seen as the thing that I am following to guide myself in through the dark, or as my mark as the thing that I have to hit, the thing that I am chasing? That's a question. A conspicuous object serving as a guide for travelers or a target. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. An impression such as a scratch made on something, a distinguishing trait or quality. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc, which shall shine you the way, because I'm with you in the dark. With your heart as my mark, which shall guide you the way. When the demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright, raise up your bat from the burning fight. When your hope is only dying and your future's loss is right, raise up your bat and face the fright. Let's knock him dead into the night. So I've mentioned before the whole like this is Des' song about coping with having a terminal illness and knowing that she's gonna die for sure. But the notations that you make. The notations that you make about how... Here's the thing. I don't think Des would be talking about, in this song, the plot that we're living through. I don't think Des would have been talking about like the soul and being a target, because even though we think Des is the Roaring Knight, in my vision of what this is, which obviously could be entirely wrong, but in my vision of what this is, she doesn't agree with this until after whatever happened. Because the way I interpret, like, raise up your butt and face the fright. Oh, wait a second. Actually, I'm not even gonna finish that thought because a different one came into my head as I was saying it, and this one I believe fairly certainly. Raise up your butt and face the fright. Let's knock them dead into the night. The titans are beings that are made entirely of the fear of the dark. And I think, as metaphoric as this whole thing is, I think in that moment, if this is going to be fighting something, I think it's going to be either her fear of dying, fully metaphorical, she accepts her death, or she's straight up talking about the titans. Somehow knows and somehow wants to beat their fucking ass. What would that change? I don't know. The end of the world. Unless... Wait a second again. When the demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright, could be metaphorical. That could be metaphorical, because I was like, when the demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright, to me that read like my health is dying. I don't have health. I will die. I have an illness. Whatever. The blood gushing bright being metaphorical of her life force. You know, gushing. But now I'm thinking, your heart crying and your blood gushing could be a metaphor for, like, I learned that the world is going to be destroyed and that we are all going to die and the happiness has been forever drained off of me and my heart is now empty. Your hope is slowly dying and your future lost its right. Your future lost its right. In the past, I interpret it as like, I am dying, therefore I don't have a right to a future. But what if this is a much more general statement? Your future's lost its right, just like everyone else's. Our hope is dying because the fucking end of the world is happening. All of us are going to die. The world is going to die. Unless I face the fright with my fucking bat and I knock the Titans dead, which supposedly will stop the prophecy. That would explain Asgore thinking that all, like, whatever has to be done is going to be worth it. Because I've mentioned before that this could be a plot that involves sacrifice and how Toriel would never forgive Asgore and never be with him. His family would never forgive him if it was like, if he went along with a plan that involves sacrificing someone. But if Asgore thinks that this is to prevent the end of the world, like the entire world from dying, that includes his family. That includes the people that would despise him for sacrifices. And if he has to save them in whatever way possible, he will. That's interesting. That is interesting. I'm changing my tune a little. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc, which shall shine you the way, because I'm with you in the dark. With your heart as my mark, which shall guide you the way. This could very well be like... But why put it into a song? Not from the narrative, like, perspective of the people doing a game, but, like, from the character perspective. If you are trying to figure out a way to save the entire world from apocalypse, why the hell would you be putting it in a cryptid song thing? I don't know. I think I need to process this one. But I think my opinions have changed. My opinions have definitely changed. Like the Goldilocks amount of foreshadowing, not too little or too much. Exactly, you get it. Okay, so if you're doing a stream for the Snowgrave video, you didn't finish Deltarune, so you lose your bet and you become a worm. I did finish the game. I did finish the game, bro. Reacting to someone else's alternative route is not the same as finishing the game. This game has been in the oven since 2012. I think the writing will turn out great. I hope so. But a lot of things that some people want would definitely be bad writing. And I wonder if there's any chance that he will cave. Probably not. There's a theory that we're supposed to be the demon that Chris summoned, mentioned in chapter 1 or 2 in Hometown. I forgot which one. It could be. Maybe? I don't know. I still don't know where us as the player stands on all of this. Because we are definitely necessary for the prophecy thing. We are the reason all of this is happening. And we are following the prophecy in a way. But at the same time, Rousey keeps talking to Chris, and Chris keeps acting with the soul trapped somewhere else. Which means that even if we are a part of this prophecy, like an important part of this prophecy, we are also its biggest obstacle. So what if we are the ones trying to bring into the apocalypse? It was a great theory with the information we had at the time, but with the concept of Chapter 4, we are currently at the point of the Hope dying and Future losing its rights, as Rousey sees that nothing he did changed the prophecy. Yeah, now I'm not thinking that it's about Des dying anymore. I think it's about the apocalypse itself. What if all of this is Des' fan fiction that she wrote about her friends and family as she was nearing the end and you're reading her journal? That would be whack writing. Mark is such an interesting word because it has so many meanings. She is absolutely talking about the soul. Yeah, she is, but in what manner? This band is named after the movie that she watched with Noelle. On the Spamtown sweepstake page, it's listed that the song was written by Blood Crushers. I don't think that matters that much as far as theories go. We saw blood and we saw a demon lord crying. No, we saw Rousey crying, who is a cute fluffy boy, and I'm back to my culprit and I don't think he's gonna be evil. Imagine if the part of the prophecy they kept shattering involves losing Rudy of all things. I could see that. I don't think it's momentous enough. I don't think it's momentous enough for the player, for the narrative, and I don't think it's momentous enough for the characters. For Susie to react that way, for Susie to be like, nah, we're not gonna let that happen. I don't think it will be like, yeah, she would want to save Rudy because he's Noelle's dad, but I don't think she would be that heartbroken the way we saw her. Here's the thing, this song happens in the dark world. We do not know if it even existed in the light world. I think it's implied that it did because of the fact that Des and Des' whole thing was playing all these instruments and being in a band and playing band with the kids and making up songs with Asriel before he went to college. So like, I think it's heavily implied that it's a thing that she did in the light world. You skipped the Onion Sun spot dialogue. I did all I could there. The way I see it, clearly the soul, the ability to shine, is important. It leads Chris through the dark, but it's also a way for Des to find her way out, or at least to find Chris. Or it's a part of the process of whatever they're doing. Like the plan requires, because the plan definitely requires the soul. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Otherwise, the soul wouldn't be a part of the prophecy with like the whole cage thing. Which mark? The mark as a target? The mark as a memento? The mark as a... There's like 4 definitions in there. I already forgot them, but... Wanna know the dialogue you accidentally skipped? It was 1, really? Yes, please! The demon thing is from chapter 4. I do not think it fits the song, though, as the demon heart crying doesn't really fit in when it's supposed to be used. I currently assume the demon heart has to be something we will learn about later. Could be, and then that would change the interpretation of the song again! Something important to remark is that the only character ever referenced as an angel is Noelle. Is she gonna bring upon the angel's heaven? I don't remember when she was referred to as an angel. She is, however, in my eyes, part of the prophecy as the girl in love. That to me is what Noelle is in the prophecy, like her role to play. The game does refer to Noelle as an angel a lot, yes. I don't remember. And would she be playing 2 different parts in the prophecy, though? One is part of the prophecy that keeps getting shattered just says, and then this portion of the prophecy will be shattered before the heroes can read it. So stupid. I think the part of the prophecy missing is when the great hero barely rises and puts rights all wrong. Susie's just jealous. Oh dear, one day you'll open your eyes. Yeah, one day you will open your eyes. That's like saying the entire Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door had sucky writing just because it's revealed it was part of the author's tale. I mean, the story of Deltarune is kind of telling you it's a tale from the very beginning. Nope. It's significantly different. It's significantly different. Because it's not telling you it's a tale from the very beginning. It's telling you, like, you are meeting all these characters and then Gerson, right? Gerson is talking about it being a story while actively implying and telling you that it's his story, that he lived that story. And we know because of Undertale, like, again, they're not connected, they're not the same thing. They're supposed to be like vaguely related to each other. But Gerson was in Undertale the same hero that he is describing himself as writing for himself, writing his story. And he's also very much capable of fighting, as we saw. He kicked our asses and the Titans' asses. So every time that this game tells a tale or a narrative or a story, it's also heavily implied that it's real in the world of Deltarune. It's a real thing that's actually happening or that actually happened. Story in Undertale, in Deltarune, hasn't meant like it's fictional. It's meant it's how we tell these things that happened. Okay, cheater, pick something from the comic, Still Song, Deltarune, Pal World, Slime Rancher, Original, or Christmas. But I want you to do whichever you want to do. I want you to do whichever you want to do. Maybe Christmas? Maybe Original? Slime Rancher? Those three are the ones that I'm the most interested in. Silksong too, but I feel like Silksong happens. It just happens when it has to happen. Digimon got it? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. You won. 100% confirmed the soul is necessary for the plan. Yeah, that's exactly... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't understand exactly how or in what manner or... What if this song is only the Dark World version of the prophecy and we have to discover the Light World version before the Dark World becomes real? Technically, we already saw the Light World version in the sermon. Technically, we did. Minus 5 minutes? Yeah, today went a little bit long because of the whole prophecy theorizing and everything. The only dialogue you missed was Susie saying, "Let's go home, it's getting late," but the only one you really miss is when Susie tells Chris, "Don't howl." Aww. I wanted to see that. She has an angel outfit in her room from the time she played an angel in a Christmas play. You're right. Okay, remembering. I think Final Prophecy is Soul's punishment and Susie thinks that we are and Chris are one. Could be. Okay, it could be because on a meta level, I like that a lot. I like that a lot because on the meta level, the soul will be gone when the player has nothing more to do, aka when the prophecy ends. So for the prophecy to end and the game to end with the soul being banished would make a lot of sense. Because whenever we lose control, it will be because we've reached the end of prophecy. That would make sense. I think we still have the same situation as Undertale, where the angel can be both a symbol of hope or death, but this time around is the NPC. The town believes the angel will save them, the Dark World believes the angel will bring upon the end of the world, or at least Ralsei. Yeah, okay, I could see that. Also, yeah, Gerson so OP that Toby needed to kill him off just for him to not solve the whole plot. Hey, he could have also not included him at all. That's something. It's funny, really, in Undertale, Gerson lived long enough to become too old to fight. In Deltarune, he was killed off when his hair was still pink, just so we can see how OP he is when he's revived. I think I appreciate getting to see him in his prime. But I do think, like, yeah, he becomes too much of a plot hole if he's not already dead. Got plans for those empty slots yet? I kind of have ideas of what I want to do, but I have to decide a little bit closer to when I can actually enact them, because it's not gonna be before my break. It's not gonna be before my break. Those slots are staying chill for now, and then I'll have a break. And who knows how much thinking and processing can happen in an entire break. A fan game recently released called Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela whilst trying to revive Midaya, and I need to close it badly. That all sounded like gibberish to me. When they had the 10th anniversary stream, I sent the Asgore meme song in Portuguese. Didn't even know that had happened, the stream, the anniversary. Surprisingly, we managed to reach the end of the stream. Yes, we did manage to reach the end of the stream, and now I have a lot of processing to do, and I appreciate all of the videos of like showing the prophecy and all of those things, because I will not be able to remember this, especially if it's like the second half of 2026. It's gonna be a fucking mess for me to remember, but I can now watch other people playing it, and that will help me retain it in my memory. Not seeing it with weeks of pauses in the middle will actually help my memory significantly, because one of the reasons I struggle so much to remember things, guys, is because like I'm not getting to really like the way we process memory gets significantly worse when you can't really process things for months at a time, obviously, right? So when I see other people playing through it and I don't have weeks of pause at a time, and I can actually see the sequences of things going on, and I can process it all together as one whole package, maybe I'll finally have a better memory of it. Yeah, probably. The stream was advertising the newsletter. I don't follow the newsletter. Knowing you do all of your thinking, processing, and working during your breaks. Oh, absolutely. 100%. 100%. And on the Undertale Twitter account, I don't use Twitter. I am shocked. Luckily now with Chapter 3 and 4 having released, there's actually a lot of VTuber playthroughs. Chapter 2 was pretty sad. I'm definitely going to seek out some VTuber, but not just VTubers. I'm in general interested in anyone who will do everything. I get irritated when people skip things in the streams, and or like when I want to know that the person that I'm gonna watch is actually going through and seeing all of the information that's available. And I'll seek for someone who's also doing pacifist, because I don't want to spoil myself on. So I have my requirements, you know. But we'll see. And Blue Sky, I don't use Blue. I mean, I use a little bit of Blue Sky, but like as a networking thing, as like I'm a VTuber, so I have to use some social media. I just don't really follow stuff. I follow artists. So there's a lot more info about the games on Blue Sky anyways. I don't really follow. When I say I follow certain developers or whatever, it's more like I actively go check out their pages. I don't actually follow them. Remember Blue Sky when your bot reposts you from it? Yes! And it's gonna happen anytime that I post, hopefully. And hopefully I'll get better at posting, because that's kind of part of my job. As much as I'm not good at keeping up social media. But anyways, guys, we are going to leave it here for today. It's been a long time. But we did get all of the talking about prophecies and stuff done. I know that it's not the most popular theory right now in the chat, but I do think maybe Ralsei is going to have to betray the team in a self-sacrifice way to force Susie to kill him or something. I wouldn't want that. And we're trying to change the ending. Whoever still believes that this game is gonna have only one ending and not several is a fool, and they need to understand all of the narrative hints, the narrative foreshadowing, all of the tools that writing employs. This is definitely gonna have several endings, and I'm very glad that I chased the Roaring Knight peaceful, no damage fight. No mantle fight. I hope that it's gonna be useful for whatever ending I'm trying to get the best ending. I'm really hoping it's gonna be useful. There's still people like that, but they are insane. It's very clear it's gonna be several endings. I can see it being like true pacifist where you need to reach a fake ending to continue to a true ending, but there is a 200% multiple endings. I think it's definitely going to be a situation like just like Undertale, when you have one ending first and then you can activate the pacifist ending if you did the pacifist routes. I definitely could see that happening. Could have only one ending with the trick you made your destiny by avoiding it. Nah, it's gonna have more than one ending for sure. Like, there's too many indications for that to not be the case. So anyways, we're going to go now. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna be here tomorrow for Hades. And you know what? I might change the stream time. I think I didn't announce it with enough time to change it. So maybe not. Maybe yes, though. I don't know. I'll see. I kind of want to. I'll see you tomorrow for Hades. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously. And try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others. Okay? Take care, my slave shifters. Bye-bye.